Major Productions.
How we live.
Have a little money in my pocket 'cause I just got paid. I could do it a little more, but I'm still irate. So now I'm stepping out to a party. Trouble when I link up with my friends and family. Man, anywhere we go, we mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, them a fi bubble and them a fi back it up. Everybody see we and they say we acting up. We just slave it, mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, them a fi bubble and them a fi back it up. Everybody see we and they say we acting up. So I'm gonna take a little drink and I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm gonna wine if I feel like. And I'm gonna live how I want. Hey, so I'm gonna take a little drink and I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm gonna wine if I feel like. And I'm gonna live how I want. You don't know the vices. Work hard, play harder. 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 Work hard. Look me, I never trouble and trouble never trouble me. Hey, and we don't have time to argue with nobody. Say, we just living the good life every day. Hey, say nothing no bother way. You don't know we already, yeah. Man, anywhere we go, we mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, them a fi bubble and them a fi back it up. Everybody see we and they say we acting up. We just live it, mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, them a fi bubble and them a fi back it up. Everybody see we and they say we acting up. So I'm gonna take a little drink and I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm gonna wine if I feel like. And I'm gonna live how I want. Hey, so I'm gonna take a little drink and I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm gonna wine if I feel like. And I'm gonna live how I want. You don't know the vices. Work hard, play harder. 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 Work hard. Angle me, bang. What I did Show me what you got. 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 Double M. Show me what you got. See the girl them. From the sunset. Crank it up, girl. Crank it, crank it up, crank it up. Let me rank it. Wind it up, don't stop, girl. Wind it. Crank it up, crank it up. Show me the body, girl. Get in the middle, girl. Show me the body, girl. Get in the middle, girl. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a rough fine. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a rough fine. Show me the body, girl. Get in the middle, girl. Show me the body, girl. Get in the middle, girl. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a rough fine. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a rough fine. Hey, hey. Make your body talk to me. Hey, hey. Do anything you want from me. Hey, said, girl, me love how you look. Me wanna see you wind up. Cause your body got me hook. Show me the body, girl. Get in the middle, girl. Show me the body, girl. Get in the middle, girl. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a rough fine. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a rough fine. Show me the body, girl. Get in the middle, girl. Show me the body, girl. Get in the middle, girl. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a rough fine. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a rough fine. Bend back, girl, and push back, rough fine. Bend back, girl, and push back, rough fine. Give me, girl. Give me the rough fine. Give me, girl. Give me the rough fine. Bend back, girl, and push back, rough fine. Bend back, girl, and push back, rough fine. Give me, girl. Give me the rough fine. Give me, girl. Give me the rough fine. Don't take it easy. Don't take it easy. Say, girl, grind me harder. Say, don't bother ease me. Don't bother ease me. Girl, apply the pressure. Give me a wine that'll blow my mind, girl. Give me a wine, let me adjust the time, girl. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Rewind, girl. Bring it back from the top. Show me the body, girl. Get in the middle, girl. Show me the body, girl. Get in the middle, girl. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a rough fine. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a rough fine. Show me the body, girl. Get in the middle, girl. Show me the body, girl. Get in the middle, girl. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a rough fine. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a rough fine. Bend back, girl, and push back, rough fine. Bend back, girl, and push back, rough fine. Give me, girl. Give me the rough fine. Give me, girl. Give me the rough fine. Bend back, girl, and push back, rough fine. Bend back, girl, and push back, rough fine. Give me, girl. Give me the rough fine. Give me, girl. Give me the rough fine. Give me the rough fine. Inna the middle, girl. Give me the rough fine. Double M fine. Give me the rough fine. For the girl, them girl. So me sing say, crank it up, girl. Crank it up, crank it up. Let me rank it. Wind it up, don't stop, girl. Wind it. Crank it up, let me see you now. Boom, 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 boom. Give me the rough fine. Boom, 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 boom. Give me the rough fine. Give me, girl. Give me, girl. Give me, girl. Give me, girl. Give me the rough fine. Boom, 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 boom. Give me the rough fine. Boom, 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 boom. Give me the rough fine. Give me, girl. Give me, girl. Give me, girl. Give me, girl. Give me the rough fine. Bend back, girl, and push back, 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 rough fine. Give me the rough fine. Give me the rough fine. Inna the middle, girl. Give me the rough fine. Show me what you got. 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 Show me what you got.
Carbon Media. Soca.
Hey, hey, double M, with the girl and them, bring the girl and them. Watch this. Hey, ha, you girl over there. Time to make a movie. Say you girl over there. Let we make a movie. You girl over there. Time to make a movie. Say you girl over there. 1, 2, 3, action. Bend over, bend over, bend over. Show time. Bend over, bend over, bend over. Show time. Bend over, bend over, bend over. Show time. Bend over, bend over. Give me the blockbuster. No, don't put it on, 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 put it on. Show time. Put it on, 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 put it on. Show time. Put it on, 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 put it on. Show time. Put it on, 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 put it on. Take out your camera, put on your flash, make them get lost. Them ain't no match. And when you pass through, them a fi watch. Cause when you're winding long, make up your face and frown. Show them you run town. Make up your face and frown. Show them you run town. Make up your face and frown. on the ground. Make up your face and frown. Lord, hey you girl over there. Time to make a movie. Say you girl over there. Let we make a movie. You girl over there. Time to make a movie. Say you girl over there. 1, 2, 3, action. Bend over, bend over, bend over. Showtime. Bend over, bend over, bend over. Showtime. Bend over, bend over, bend over. Showtime. Bend over, bend over. Give me the blockbuster. No, down on the ground, 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 on the ground.
time. But you see right about now, I want to talk to all the hard-working people in Trinidad and the world. Dropping a sign in the rhythm like angla bang, angla bang, angla bang. Angla bang, angla bang, angla bang. Dropping a sign in the rhythm like angla bang, angla bang, angla bang. Angla bang, angla bang, angla bang. Have a little money in my pocket 'cause I just got paid. I could do with a little more, but I still I pay. So now I'm stepping out to a party. Trouble when I link up with my friends and family. And everywhere we go, we mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Tell them I feel bubble and them I feel back it up. Everybody see me and they say we acting up. We just say, we mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Tell them I feel bubble and them I feel back it up. Everybody, so I'll take a little drink. I do what I want. And I go wine if I feel like. And I go do what I want. So I'll take a little drink. And I go do what I want. And I go wine if I feel like. All the independent, hard-working people, you don't know devices. Work hard, play harder. 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 And never trouble and trouble never trouble me. And we don't have time to argue with nobody. We just living the good life every day. See not no matter way. I don't tell you already. And everywhere we go, we mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Tell them I feel bubble and them I feel back it up. Everybody see me and they say we acting up. We mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Tell them I feel bubble and them I feel back it up. Everybody see me. Start to rock, start to rock. So I'll take a little drink. And I go do what I want. And I go mind if I feel like. And I go live how I want. So I will take a little drink. And I go do what I want. I want to see all the people who make their own money. Everyone, you don't know devices. Work hard, play harder. 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 I still hold my head high. I want to see it for your hands in the air, so what's that? Counting my blessings, yeah. Try to bless me, no one could take this away. Listen, people are faith, simple as right now the world could change, simple as all that's the creator, always on the back to a ranger, and anybody wanna be a hater, wait, see you later, yeah. So rock soul with your mind right, rock soul with the truth, watch me, rock soul, rock, dodge them bad vibes, dodge it, you know why? We too blessed to be stressed, why? Still hold my head high, counting my blessings, yeah. Try to bless me, no one could take this away. Watch it out, watch me. Count your blessings then. Count your blessings. Hey, count your blessings. Hey, blessings are blessings are blessings. All the independent ladies in Trinidad and the world. See right now. Somebody feels so.
Welcome back after the break. It's the business end of the Commonwealth Youth Games tournament. It's medal session time. Up next is the 5th and 6th place between Jamaica and TNT men. Just giving you an insight on the rest of the games to come. 5th and 6th for the female. Right after, it's Wales versus TNT. And then we go to the medal part of this session here. Men's action is Canada versus South Africa for the bronze medal match. Bronze medal for the women. Kenya versus Fiji. And then the gold medal session, men's action, Fiji versus shocking favourite Scotland in that one, followed by defending champions Australia versus Canada women in the second gold medal match. I'm Kelson Figaro alongside national player Leah Kentiba. Excitement over these last 3 days, Leah. Excellent competition is coming to an end.
Yes, Kelson, over these 3 days we have seen excellent work from all these teams, excellent performance going through this tournament here. So all we're looking forward now is to see all the playoffs that is taking place now, to see who will come out victorious at the end.
Running down the scores for today. Wales beating TNT women 66 points to 0. Canada men victorious over Jamaica 60 points to 0. In the women's action, Canada 17 points to 0 over Cayman. And in men's action, the mouth-watering fixture, it was Fiji 17 points to 10 over South Africa. And the Australia women, but a dominant performance they had over Fiji, 43 points to 5, and that just rounded off the round-robin action coming into this important medal session. TNT men and women, the host nation, weren't successful in their campaign to get some silverware, but they'll take lots of knowledge and information away as they go back to their respective clubs back home to develop themselves to be better senior team players. Nice warm conditions here in Shore Park, Tobago. Nice warm climate, just in the mid-30s is the temperature. Sunny skies, little cloud in the sky, but we shouldn't be too worried about the rain. TNT gonna have an opportunity to get another win for the tournament. Only victory came against Jamaica, and that was yesterday at the score of 22 points to 14. Jamaica winless so far, but this is matters now. The one for the place in 5th and 6th, and your coach will always tell you 5th is better, so it's going to be an all-out fight to see who comes victorious. Last match for all these teams in the tournament. They've trained years for this, and it comes down to this session right here.
Yes, Kelson, the 5th and 6th playoff between Trinidad and Jamaica. This will be another massive clash between these two countries. They both went head-to-head yesterday. Massive hit, excellent passage of play by both teams. However, the TNT came out with a victory. Let's see in this playoff match if TNT can come out with this double win, or if Jamaica will stop them in their tracks.
Jamaica led by the experience of Penkel, young in age but old in experience, and he's done the job for the Jamaican boys in the 15s format, and now he's going to bring it to them in the 7s format, trying to bring their first win of the tournament. Jamaica, don't count them out. This is a Rugby America's North rivalry, as well as a regular Caribbean rivalry between these two, and they're going to go tooth and nail to be victorious. As we hear in the background the chants, they're all over to the further side of the pitch, and we can hear them as though they're right next to us. Look out for TNT, and look out for the number 8 Tom Veserek. He's been a wrecking ball, as well as number 11 Aaron Stanley. They too have done all the bully work so far, and the local boy Shane St. Louis, quick on the ends if you give him some room. So watch out, Jamaica. TNT are coming. As they enter onto the pitch, TNT in the familiar red, white and black strips, Jamaica in the gold and black. Last game for both teams in this tournament. All to play for. The place 5th up for the grab, sorry. Special mention to all the referees and officials making this thing possible. As well as the medical team making sure that all the team's player welfare is at the highest standard. Excellent medical team and staff here. Just getting the number right, TNT, just trying to get an extra man advantage. The referee's spot on in counting the extra players as Aaron Stanley gets us back on the way. Mistake of the kickoff. TNT doesn't start there. 5th and 6th place right. Jamaica ready to come streaking through. Williams trying to start it off for Jamaica, and they're going to put it in the hands of the wingers to get something out. They're going to try to find Penkel. Jamaica trying to run around TNT like it's a track meet, but there's a hopping and skipping for Jamaica looking for the space out wide. TNT wrestle him to the floor. Tackler not releasing is the call. Jamaica get opportunity to tap and go. Pushing TNT further back. Dancing looking for the support. TNT pulling by the coattails. Eventually gets him over. Successful counter rock. Jamaica just barely hands on that one. Pushing straight to the middle of Jamaica. Breathless stuff by these both teams. TNT doing excellent work, being quicker to the breakdown. Elijah Williams, the captain, leading from the front. Aaron Stanley trying to dink it for the touchline. One bounce, it stays in. Snatched up by Johnson. Johnson is going to try to dance his way on the outside. Fend off and it's off the wrist. It can't be caught. Walton, great chase by Walton, but exit support by Gordon, and Gordon is streaking to the corner. TNT is trying to stop, and Jamaica get the first try of this match.
That was a back-to-back play by both teams. Both teams were defending and attacking. However, Trinidad had the upper hand with the breakdown. However, that kick did not go where they wanted it to go. It just bounced, and Jamaica snatched it and take off with it to score those tries.
Brandon Gordon, the try scorer, supporting well after Johnson picked the errant kick up and streaked down the short side. Great work by Jereme Walton from the Supreme squad in Sandy Grande. He scrapped down the running player, but great support play by Brandon Gordon got Jamaica their first try of this game, and the score 5-0 in favor of Jamaica. Gordon just getting a bit of attention after diving over that one. Sometimes the ball stings the ribs when you fall awkwardly, and he's gingerly back on his half of the pitch as Jamaica gets us back underway. High kick caught by Aaron Stanley. He looks to shift it out wide to George into the hands of Veserek. He shoots the ball out wide. TNT on the go, trying to find St. Louis out wide. St. Louis is on the rampage, wrestled to the floor and pushed out into touch. Excellent work by Jamaica.
That was great defending there by Jamaica. Jamaica just shallowed down the sideline there to just push Trinidad outside.
TNT dangerous on the wing, so is Jamaica. St. Louis with extra work, he'll get around you on the outside. Jamaica get the line out just on their 10-meter line. TNT tried to pick, but cleanly struck by Jamaica. They are on the counter-attack, wrapping around nicely. TNT just waiting, absorbing pressure, and Penkel is going to try to go it himself. Scrapped in by St. Louis. Tackler not rolling away, signaled by the referee. St. Louis on the wrong side of the tackle, and Vincent will take it and go for Jamaica, and he's going to try to streak away his own. He beats the tackle. That's Penkel, beats the tackle of TNT as they chase violently, and Penkel, as we said earlier, will lead from the front and add an extra 5 points with the kick to come.
Yesterday, Penkel was amazing yesterday with them foot work that he has, where he's stepping through those Trinidadian players. Yesterday he got 2, and today he makes sure and put his name on the board. Good going.
Rashid Penkel from St. Catherine's Thundercats. Excellent player, making his home parish and home school proud. Jamaica with the lead. 12-0 over TNT. Just 2.5 minutes left in this one. Jamaica scoring the points when it matters. Deep kick, Shane St. Louis gathers it, bounces off the leg. Knock on advantage, says the referee. TNT unable to catch the kickoff, and Jamaica gets the put in to the scrum. Jamaica forcing all kind of errors from TNT. Pressure kick, and if you don't catch a kickoff, you won't have a chance to score the try, and Jamaica get the put in deep inside TNT's 22-meter line. And the boys in ice green and gold are pushing for another try. Fifth and sixth action here in the men's part of this tournament. Up next, TNT versus Wales. In that next fifth place encounter, I see Elijah Williams pressing hard. Aaron Stanley looking for the press. Jamaica doesn't seem to want to hold the ball. Eventually pop back off to Penkel, and Penkel seems to be scratching off again for another. He's streaking down the touchline, but mashed the line. There just wasn't aware where he was on the pitch. And TNT saved by the touchline. Penkel, the danger man once again.
That was an amazing run by Jamaica there. Really, really good run. However, Trinidad and Tobago used that number 8 man, which is the sideline, to just push him on the outside.
TNT seemed to make a change. In comes Felix. Onto the pitch. Seems to be Jeremy Walton gingerly coming off. And great big cover tackle he attempted to make earlier on in this one. Seems to have gotten himself a little knock. TNT with the line out. And the referee calls free kick for keeping the player in the air. Jamaica needed to bring their player back down after that line out. TNT get the free kick for the minor infringement. TNT up to give away possession of the free kick. Just difference in the play and the difference in the law book. A straight arm penalty. If you kick into touch, you get the put in the line out. But a bent arm, which is a free kick, once you kick it into touch, you give away possession. A bit of knowledge of the laws may be lacking in this one. TNT give the ball back to Jamaica just 10 meters up. TNT win the line out but seem to knock it back into touch. Foot closer to their half of the pitch as the referee calls it quits for this half of this one. Is Jamaica 12 for TNT 0.
That was really good playing by both teams. Both teams did really well out there. Good defending, good attacking, good passage of play by both teams. However, Jamaica is capitalizing on all Trinidad and Tobago's mistake. Trinidad and Tobago just need to settle and they'll be able to come out with a try at the end of it.
7 minutes, a lot of time in the game of sevens. TNT down by 2 tries. They need 2 converted ones to put themselves back in the lead or back in contention. Jamaica coming fired up, trying not to take pole position in this one and take the wooden spoon back home. So TNT need to dig deep. And we know from the likes of the captain Elijah Williams as well as Aaron Stanley that they're not going to let it happen, but they'll first need to stop the monster of a player in Rashid Penkel.
These local boys from Jamaica, Kelson, have been showing great grit and compassion for the game. From last 2 days to now, they have improved drastically with their playing, which is excellent work.
Experienced coaches are for TNT in the midst as former national players who themselves has played in the Commonwealth Games. Larry Mendes, assistant coach Jonathan O'Connor. They have done miles to get this team where they need to be. TNT just need to pull things together and get some connectivity in the phases to be successful in this one. For those of you new to sevens rugby, it's 7 minutes and a half with 2-minute break in between to catch your breath and suck in as much oxygen and hydration as you can before you go back out. Tough stuff. You people who haven't played will say it's easy for 14 minutes until you yourself get out on the pitch. Jamaica to get us back underway from the boot of Rashid Penkel. And he dinks this one high. Aaron Stanley's under it. He plucked it out the air nicely. Jamaica tried to wrestle him to the floor and they get some hands on it, but St. Louis shoots the ball out. TNT looking for the play into the hands of Veserick. Tom Veserick pushes out to Elijah Williams. Elijah gets the ball and he's on, streaking out, going, wrapped up in the contact. High tackle signaled by the referee. The captain ready to get it going, and the brothers combination of Elijah and Xavier Williams get us back underway. TNT shifting the ball to Veserek. Veserek, the two big boys in the middle, dummy running. The money ball goes out to Shade St. Louis. It was too high, too handsome for him, and the Jamaica on the go is Gordon again, dinking the ball back in the pitch. Picked up by Williams. Space out wide if he can use it. Williams passes one, sent it to his brother, and it's Xavier Williams trying to go on his own. Wrapped up by number 7 for Jamaica. That's Walton. Seat belt tackle. One high, one low, and the captain just slows down play and asks Stanley to just get the ball into touch. TNT lose the ball down the pitch, and everyone gets a suck in an extra breath of fresh air.
That's back-to-back action what we are seeing there, Kelson. Both teams have been going back and forth in this second half of the tournament. However, Jamaica just need to be a little lower with their tackles because they're giving away a lot of penalties to Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago just need to capitalize on those penalties and able to break Jamaica's defense.
TNT finally got some continuous passes of play. I see Duncan for TNT ready to come on when he gets his opportunity. TNT with the line out. Shoot it out the scrum, looking for Aaron Stanley. Aaron Stanley goes straight into the contact, wrapped up by the yellow blanket of Jamaica. St. Louis gets us back underway, not to hand. Eventually taken up by Williams, and it's Veserek on the wing, and he bumps his way into the contact. And there seems to be some collaboration with the referee and his AR on this one. Continuous high tackles by Jamaica, and this time Jamaica is going to spend the game with one person short, as it seems to be Gordon coming to the bin. He's going to spend 2 minutes in the naughty chair. TNT will have the opportunity with a man advantage to try to put some score, or put a score, on the board. TNT goes into the hands of Stanley. He bumps over one, and he's over the try line for TNT's first of the game. Aaron Stanley, the wrecking ball for TNT, doing all the hard work. TNT claw into this one, 12 points to 5. TNT needs to get this kick going and get more in for TNT to be competitive. Just remember, after kickoff, there's no kick chase. You need to assemble back at the 10-meter line. Drop kick attempt. Nice strike, but across to the right. The score means 12 points to 5 in favor of Jamaica. TNT back in this one. A converted try will make them level.
That was really good power from Stanley there. He had the power to go, so he called for the ball and was over with it.
TNT gets us back on the way. Nice kick, it goes 10. Eventually scrapped up by Jamaica, trying to shoot the ball out wide. The ball doesn't go to hand. Knocked on the contact. The player is offside. TNT, if they use it quickly, they can. TNT slow to the ball. TNT looking to find Veserek out wide if they can use him. He is smashed in the contact. TNT slow to release the ball. The ball eventually comes out. The player in an offside position. TNT needs to capitalize on this man advantage. Ball taken quickly by Stanley. He runs back through the contact. 3 shirts to get him down. Veserek take the ball up and is met again by the Jamaican wall. TNT trying to get out with Xavier. Xavier crashes into another contact. This time TNT is slow to the breakdown, and Penkel steals this one. Penkel tries to tap and go. Stopped by the referee, not in the right place. Jamaica get the reprieve as Gordon comes back onto the pitch, evening the numbers back to 7 apiece. TNT lose the man advantage as Penkel gets us back on the way. Jamaica looking to get the ball off going. Big bump by Jamaica number 10, that's Myers. TNT turn the ball over. They need to play quickly. Elijah moving a bit too slowly as a team. TNT trying to get the Veserek. Veserek trying to shoot the ball out wide. A little wayward is the pass. Elijah scoops it up, but Jamaica bundled TNT into touch. The clock is not in the favor of TNT. A minute and a half left. They are down 12 points to 5. TNT needs a converted try to get themselves back in this one. Jamaica playing loads of fire in their bellies to try to get a win in a very important match.
What we are seeing here, Kelsey, is that Trinidad and Tobago just need to settle a little and just move the ball on the outside. They're having the overlap, however, they are just not seeing it. They're having try fever.
TNT has the putting on the scrum. Just a minute left, plus referee time. TNT desperately needs a score. TNT packed super tightly in attack. Jamaica evenly matched, and TNT first to get the ball out the scrum. Ball bubbled back and then forward. TNT knocked the ball on, gifting Jamaica back the ball almost in the same spot as before. Scrum time. This time is Jamaica's ball. Just under 30 seconds left in this one. Jamaica with the put-in into the scrum. And look out for the center, the number 6 Penkel. He is going to take it on his own if he got the opportunity. After this one, 5th and 6th match, women action. It'll be Wales versus TNT women. That's the next encounter. TNT get the penalty, needs to move quickly. TNT look to tap and go into the hand of Stanley. Stanley's going to try to bump one. He pushes him way forward. He makes loads of yards in the middle, looking for the tap. And it's a penalty again. This time Jamaica will go, have a player go in the bin. Second player this time. TNT needs to set something up. Jamaica short once again. Time is all about over. Aaron Stanley tried to move to Elijah. TNT trying to shift the ball wide. It's knock-on advantage playing. It's all but over. The referee looks at his watch. And that is over. Heartbreak for TNT. They come up short. Jamaica finished this game 12 points to 5 and take 5th place in the men's category.
That was excellent play by Jamaica there. Trinidad had all the ball possession laid down in the second half of the game. However, Jamaica defended really well on their try line there, stopping Trinidad from even getting to score that try.
Final score in this 5th, 6th playoff: Jamaica 12, TNT 5. We'll be back after the break for women's action.
you sugar daddies to understand something. All we want you for is that sweet wine. That sweet wine. So, I want you to understand one thing, right? Listen to me and listen to me carefully. There you go. Hey, I don't need your money, honey. I just want your waist. But if you insist on spending money, I will take it straight. Hey, start to wine, start to wine, start to wine, start to wine. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ladies, you are Mr. Marshall. Of course your wine is sweet. Of course your wine is sweet. Yeah. You are Mr. Marshall. Of course your wine is sweet. Of course your wine is sweet. Of course your wine is sweet. Mr. Marshall. Hey, hey, hey. Your wine is sweet. Of course your wine is sweet. Of course your wine is sweet. Mr. Marshall. Of course your wine is sweet.
All my beautiful ladies listening right now. Expert Lord. Ladies, see anywhere you see me. I push what every day. I beg it. Whoa, it's what my name is. If you want right there, see a police passing. I don't know what she thinking. All of the people crazy. She think out she phone and calling. I don't know what she's saying. Carrying on people. See, I come out the fence, let me 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 fence. Come out the fence, let me fence, let me fence, let me fence. Tell me something when see anywhere you see me there. Who's got there with me? Oh yeah, it's a money we live. And if you want find me, right here, money we live. If you want find me, right here, man up there, jumping on somebody, woman. Man up there, jumping on somebody, woman. Trinidad and Tobago. With the 18 gun. The tide is high, I know. I'm on very sure. They threatening to fire you. A payment and mortgage too. You don't know what you go do when the landlord calling you. 48 years now and so. Outside building 22. I remember the day when it had the crazy sound. Thunder, rolling, water, flowing. Yes, I know how it is. Please don't take it on. 365 days, I say, God is actually, God is actually. From Tango to Togo, from Commonwealth to Piaco. God is actually, God is actually. On inside and Tobago, from do so. Don't worry, I love you. 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 Don't worry. I remember the day when it had the crazy storm. Thunder, rolling, water, flowing. Yes, I know. I know we might be in something right now, but always remember. Hey, don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, child. Yeah. It's gonna be all right, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Let me see what you're drinking. Let me see your hands. Let me see your right. Put your hands in the air. Up, 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 up. Let me see y'all. Let me see your hands. Up, 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 up. We love you. God is actually, from Tango to Togo, from Commonwealth to Piaco. God is actually, all inside and Tobago, from Commonwealth to the don't worry, I love you. Don't worry, I love you. Don't worry, I love you. Don't worry, don't worry, I love you. Don't worry, I love you. Don't worry, I all, you know who I missing carnival, eh? But you see, most importantly, the costumes and the gal and them. I have a story. I tell no lie, ready to jam on something. I tell no lie, miss the days of the pumping, whoa. And I refuse to let you went to man do your homework. I like that. I go fake while I inside. Oh yeah, just see my demise, no. Put you want them in the sky. In the sky. Whoa, my soul is the life long. So I go jump around with nobody. Look on my own and front with nobody. No, I don't joke, me are ready. Turn on this soca. My enemies, I will jump up. Whoever, don't care if not. Wake up, I'm ready to turn this place up there. My enemies, I will jump up. Whoever, so long I ain't set my stick up. I'm ready to. All you come to party. All you come to party. All you, keep it right there. If you wait all year, you wait all year. You mash up the place, you mash up the place. You wait all year, you mash up the place. Spread your hands and let go. We are hand in the air.
The sixth place, fifth and sixth place playoff for the women in the tournament. Good afternoon. In the fifth and sixth place playoff for the men, Trinidad and Tobago 5, Jamaica 12. So Jamaica in fifth position and Trinidad.
Welcome back. Here you can see Trinidad and Tobago and Wales on the pitch, ready to kick off this fifth and sixth position playoff game. Wales victorious over Trinidad and Tobago earlier. Ball kicked off to Wales. Wales looking for some space on the line, but the ref calls it back.
Looked to be a slight knock on there from Wales. Early TNT ball deep inside the Wales half. We're going to want to create something from here. First game between these two teams ended 66-0 for Wales. So TNT with something to prove. We would love to see one thing special. These girls have trained so hard, committed so much. We want to just give them that moment here in the Youth Commonwealth 2023.
Scrum now in favor of Trinidad and Tobago, the home team. Wales very accustomed to a scrum. Referee calls it back, driving just a little too early. They'll reset this scrum. Trinidad and Tobago inside Welsh territory here. They'll be looking to maintain possession within the scrum. And they do. The ball is out for Trinidad and Tobago. It's bobbled but backwards. Wales fiercely defending with the tackle, ripping the ball away. Wales looking to find some room on the wing with Johnson. Johnson dispatched by Alyssa Fields from Trinidad and Tobago. Wales swinging the ball the other way, looking to stretch the Trinidad and Tobago defense. That's Wales powering through, coming right around to tap it down between the sticks. Wales will want to have the best position for the conversion kick off of this try from number 9. That is Hannah Marshall for Wales. The conversion kick is successful, bringing the score to 7 points to 0 in favor of Wales over Trinidad and Tobago.
It all started with a very powerful. It was actually a TNT scrum, but Wales were able to turn it over, apply a lot of pressure, create some ugly ball. TNT scrum half had a little trouble clearing, slowed down, turned over in the midfield, spun out wide, and from that, Wales converted an easy try.
Big kick from Wales, finds a space, The referee's calling it back. Looks like there was an offside. Fortunate for Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago looking to crash forward with this ball. Two Welsh defenders to take down the TT player who looks to roll and present. A penalty on the ruck. Wales restarting, but that was strong running from the number 8. We're seeing a lot of back and forth over this halfway line in the game. You are watching Rugby Sevens at the Commonwealth Youth Games. We're at Shaw Park, Tobago. The referee just calling the athletes into the correct position for this line out. You can hear the crowd cheering, seeing both the Trinidad and Tobago and Wales supporters in the crowd.
Wales stole that, looking to convert, finding room out wide. They could use it here, number 13, way out wide. Oh, unfortunate knock on.
Stewart was just waiting to collect that ball at the back of the line out, but there was a knock on as it made its way to the wing. We'll now have a scrum in favor of Trinidad and Tobago. Wales did make some yards a little closer to Trinidad and Tobago's try line.
Yeah, unusual mistake there for number 13. Katie Johnson, she's had a good tournament so far. She'll be looking to rectify that error. See what TNT up to do from this scrum here. Just one clean ball. Love to give these ladies a chance to run.
Zoe McKnight with the put in for this scrum. Wales steal the ball. McKnight quick with the tackle on Bevins for Wales, but she's able to get the ball off cleanly. Wales changing direction now with the ball. Trinidad and Tobago need to get back onside as Wales takes this penalty. It's Bevins starting it off. She finds Jones, and Jones finds Stewart. Stewart powering up edge of the pitch, but now she's curved in. She definitely wants a good position for the conversion kick again. We've been discussing that throughout the day.
Yeah, Wales is just such a well-drilled team. Any error, any lackadaisical tackling, and they will make you pay. Speaking to some of the TNT parents before the game, they're just so desperate. Their kids have been training so hard. They so desperately just need to get something on the board. Who's going to really break that line? Who's going to make that decision to take it forward? Still lots of time. See if they can put it together.
The reward for that little extra run to touch it down between the sticks is 2 extra points. 14 points to Wales now
coming in there from
over Trinidad and Tobago.
Final game for these TNT women. It's been a long 3 days. Great learning experience for them.
Hannah Marshall with the boot. Well collected by Trinidad and Tobago. Here we're seeing Trinidad and Tobago just weaving up. The ball is cleanly off. Massive tackle from the Welsh defender. Trinidad and Tobago still driving forward, looking for their support. Fields again with the ball. She made that initial run. Stays to her feet, waiting for support. The ball's cleanly out of the ruck. And here we see Trinidad and Tobago charging down the line. But it's turned over by Wales. The chase is on by Trinidad and Tobago, but Wales looks like they're going to make it. Yes. That's the number 9.
Another try from Wales.
Marshall for Wales, touching it down for another try to Wales.
Yeah, that's Hannah Marshall again. She's done a lot right in this tournament. How quick teams like Wales able to transition from defense to offense. TNT, that was maybe their best play all tournament there, working from their 22. 3 phases all the way up, just made a little error at the rock. Turned over by Wales, picked up and went the length of the field for another score, pushing it to 21-0.
We're seeing so much heart from the TNT women. They're working to maintain possession of that ball, making sure to get multiple cycles in, and they are supporting each other in doing that. Of course, Wales is just ready for any opportunity to steal and turn over the ball. They've just done so successfully and will now be kicking off to Trinidad and Tobago. The score 21 points to Wales over Trinidad and Tobago, and that is the halftime.
The 5th and 6th place playoff in the competition.
Just want to use this opportunity during halftime, speaking to some of the players' parents. Spoke to Vice Captain Zoe McKnight's mum, who's here in Tobago supporting, watching. She's a nurse back home. Took time off to come and support her daughter. We're all so proud. Coming out here, putting their bodies on the line, wearing their country's flag on their back. And you know, no matter the scoreline, this is a learning effort. And we're going to go forward from here, very proud nation.
The Honorable Minister of Sport and Culture is here. She was meeting and greeting with the teams earlier. An extra honor to play in front of her as one of our spectators, always supporting sport in Trinidad and Tobago, and of course rugby is a beneficiary of that.
Definitely. I'd also like to just take this time to thank coach for TNT women's side, Kyle Strachan, and assistant coach Tanisha Samuel Duke for all their effort. It's not easy to give up all that time week after week, come out and help these ladies to develop, but without them we'd be lost. So thank you so much for all your contributions to our sport. And
Wales has had a quick halftime talk. They didn't need the full 2 minutes. They've got their game plan in mind. We're seeing Trinidad and Tobago getting ready to retake the field, as well as the referees. Andre Williams, recently certified in Trinidad and Tobago. He is a local Tobagonian referee. Nice kick from Wales. It finds some space short just after the 10-meter line, and Wales recollects the ball off of their own kickoff. Penalty in favor of Wales. Referee indicates that Trinidad and Tobago must get back. Wales now rushing forward with the ball, looking to crash through the defensive line. A massive tackle there from Fields. But Wales is able to get the ball through the hands of their players and touch it down for another try for Lane.
Yeah, that's number 12, Hannah Lane. She came on at halftime. She's been causing problems for teams against Wales for the entire tournament. And absolutely no surprise to see her name back on the score sheet.
Difficult angle for the conversion kick. The score remains 26 points to Wales over Trinidad and Tobago, the home team.
3 more replacements on the Welsh side in Fionn Davies, Katie Johnson, and Branwen Metcalf.
Big kick from Wales. Dixon looking to collect that ball. It does go backwards. The ref says play on, but now Trinidad penalized again. So Joseph is barreling forward with the ball for Wales. And she didn't need any help.
And it's another try from Wales.
So that is number 1, Metcalf, who scored that try for Wales.
Yeah, I'm happy to see her score as well. Beautiful tournament. She really deserved it. Metcalf with a rock of that Wales scrum.
Excellent conversion kick. 2 more points to Wales as they continue to climb up in points. They are at 33 points over Trinidad and Tobago.
Just to highlight one other rising star in Welsh rugby taking the field, that's number 10, Rhiannon Griffith.
Excellent catch from Trinidad and Tobago. Stewart wrapping her up and escorting her into touch.
Yeah, Catherine Stewart with a
That
brilliant
run
tackle.
was by Katie's, getting excellent yardage up the sideline. See now Trinidad and Tobago, they need to match numbers for the line out. Wales clean on the line out. That's Lane rushing up again. She finds her support out on the wing. Trinidad and Tobago says access denied, but the pop-off is good from Wales. Now we're seeing powerful legs. It's back in the hands of Lane. And she just stretches out her legs and takes her time to cross the try line.
Yeah, that's Hannah Lane. Remember the name, folks. You'll be hearing it for years to come. Number 12. Been merciless for Wales all tournament.
And couldn't make the conversion there. Wales 38.
Wales ready in position to kick off to Trinidad and Tobago. The kick does not go 10. Natalia Cadiz taking the ball to the mark. Trinidad and Tobago aligning, looking for their options. Michaela Plaza charging up with the ball. Back in the hands of Oliver. Seeing a tussle. Trinidad and Tobago successful. They get the ball cleanly out of the ruck. Plaza charging up again. She stays on her feet and is able to get the offload. Trinidad and Tobago looking to move the ball down the line. That's Zoe McKnight. Passing back to Oliver. Trinidad and Tobago looking for options, taking a moment to slow down the play. Now moving forward again, Michaela Plaza, she's doing so much crashing to get every single yard possible for Trinidad and Tobago. The penalty is called. Wales is ready for this turnover. Tapped off. And it is Metcalf for Wales who carries it up. She finds Bevins. Great pace out on the wing. Wales speeding across the try line again. Coming back between the sticks. And that was Davies, number 11, with that try.
Yeah, scores coming thick and fast. 43-0, 1 minute left. A long, hard 3-day tournament. All these teams are absolutely gassed in this Tobago heat and humidity, but they put on one final show. Props to TNT for addressing a few issues. Their kickoffs do look a lot better as the days have progressed, and slight victories going forward.
Lovely kick from Wales. Nice high ball, cleanly collected by McKnight. The ball goes backwards. The opportunity is taken, but Wales clear Trinidad and Tobago into touch. That's Katie. She's been powering up that wing side. Wales now. Metcalf, ball in hand. She's doing a little dance. Pass doesn't go to hand. The ref does call the knock-on. Will be a scrum to Trinidad and Tobago.
18 seconds left. One final TNT scrum. I know these ladies have given it their all, but do they have one last effort in the tank? Something to write home about.
Trinidad and Tobago, of course, will have discussed some of the things they'd like to do, facing off Wales for a second time today. The scoreline, 45 points for Wales over Trinidad and Tobago. Wales, quick tap. They look out on the wing, passed back inside to Lane. And Lane is away. She is adding 5 more points for Wales. We are in referee's time, so not sure if that will be the game or if Wales will have an opportunity to match the scoreline from the previous game.
And conversion from Hannah Marshall to make it 50 for Wales.
That is full time on that match. Wales victorious over the home team, Trinidad and Tobago, 50 points to 0.
Trinidad and Tobago nil.
You see the athletes, of course, shaking hands, thanking each other for the match. Trinidad and Tobago thanking their fans for all the support. The Welsh flags also flying high in the stands.
Well, you wouldn't guess who won the game after the celebration there, but now it's all about parents giving their daughter the praise they deserve. Wales gracious winners as well. Excellent. Look at that. Girls making memories for life.
And there you go. Everybody's a winner. Well done. Coming up next, the bronze medal match. Men.
You only looking normal, girl. But you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Girl, when you look back at it, eye contact. I go make you feel my contact. I want you to watch your conduct. So when you start to fling that, look back, look at how it arch. Look back on the speed. Look back, look what you the scars. Look back, girl, you look normal, but you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Girl, you know what you're doing. You make you waste for the eye contact. Father, if you send this lady, I just wanna tell you thank you, child. Thank God that you with that miraculous ways, me I do not intend on leaving that. Just do what I say now. Tell her when you look back at it, eye contact. I go make you feel my contact. I want you to watch your conduct. So when you start to fling that, look back, look at how it arch. Look back on the speed. Look back, look what you the scars. Look back, girl, you look normal, but you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Girl, you know what you're doing. You make you waste for the eye contact. Girl, any man that get that rude, why no one to come back by you again? Hey, what's your if you bust that rude smile, they will never look at you the same. Tell her when you look back at it, eye contact. I go make you feel my contact. I want you to watch your
And
contact.
there's the Welsh team taking to the field for the photo ops.
Look back on the speed. Look back, look what you the scars. Look back, girl, you look normal, but you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Girl, you know what you're
Fifth place, Wales. Let's hear it from them. Let's hear it for them.
Shall we buy case and tell them grace? We don't want no cops. We come out to buy bottles. Shall we buy case? As we enter the venue tonight is the only service we want is when we roll out tonight is the only service we want is when we roll out tonight. We no buy one, we buy case. We no buy one, we buy case. We no buy one, we buy case. Real ballers in the place. We no buy one, we buy case. We no buy one, we buy case. We no buy one, we buy case. We no buy one. Bucket fat like the girl them centerpiece. Anytime we pull up, they say enter please. These drinks in a cup, we no send for these. In fact, return to sender please. Tell minister sign we take the lease. Bring the ace of space will cost like 20 G's. When that done, bring an expensive please. Man can't test the juice. Boy, we don't want no cops. Hey, we come out to buy bottles. Shall we buy case?
So we're getting ready for the men's bronze medal match, South Africa versus Canada. The officials for this match, referee Stuart Catley, assistant referees Will Pugsley of Australia and David Vosalivu of Fiji. The in-goal judge is Don Sucre, or judges Don and Keishan Mendes.
And we're back here for bronze medal men's action in South Africa versus Canada. South Africa top in the tables until they met Fiji in the group stages. South Africa going to try to come away with some silverware. The winner gets bronze. I'm Kelson Figaro alongside national player Leah Kentiba. Leah, both teams were excellent in this tournament so far, and this game will be a cracker.
Yes, Kelson, I do agree with you. South Africa and Canada will be clashing against each other in this bronze medal match. Both of them will look forward to and will want to secure that spot on that podium today.
South Africa going to get us underway. It's Nkosi. Going to get us underway for South Africa in the green and white strips, Canada in the all black. Pretty difficult color, Kentiba, considering the weather.
South Africa with the kickoff.
And Kosi gets us underway. Nice high kick. Canada's under it. Snatched up in the catch. That was Jones. Aiden Jones leaping in the air for that one. Player just landing gingerly off that contact. The aerial battle is so competitive and yet so dangerous. Athletes really need to be trained intensively to compete so competitively at this level.
Throughout this tournament, Kelson, we have seen South Africa and Canada play. Both teams are really aggressive within their tackles. Both teams have been playing aggressively throughout this tournament, and I know today for a fact we will be seeing the aggressiveness from both teams.
An injured player will play no part in this one for South Africa. On comes the replacement, Oliver. Just seemed to be busting the ankle or the knee, some sort of the lower leg limb injury, and he'll be off and his day is done. We get back underway with a scrum. 30 seconds gone in this one. South Africa scrum put in by Nkosi, looking for the out in terms of Cupido. He shoots it out wide. Look for the switch way back inside the Nero. Nero bumps off one. Eventually scraped down by Brian. And South Africa try to shoot it out wide to the wings. Big run through the middle. Canada scraping at the jersey. Eventually he gets him down. Great contact as South Africa pick on the edge. Goes through and scores the first try of this bronze medal match.
Try from number 6 for South Africa.
Nkosi gets his team back underway and one step closer to the bronze medal.
That was really good by Nkosi. They're seeing that it didn't have any of the Canadian players there on the blind wing, so he just took the ball and went and scored a try. Excellent seeing of the field there.
And no conversion.
Score remains 5 points to nil. Just about a minute and a half gone in this one. South Africa trying to make amends.
Nkosi with the try.
Really wants to be in that gold medal match as Nkosi gets us back on the way. Off the left boot this time. Kickoff error. Canada get the tap at the middle. They tap and give it for the big guy. That's Kinghorn. Dummy run. Looking for the switch play. Wrapped up is Barron. Whipping on the outside, Dinado. Dinado eventually taken down. Driscoll shoots the ball out wide. Canada trying to get the ball out if they can into the wider channel. Looking for support, met by the strong South African defense. Great work on the counter, but Coty gets it out into the hands of Barron, and they are trying to get themselves out to the corner if they can. Loop in play, probing the outside is Canada, and they're being stingy with possession, not giving South Africa opportunity to touch the ball. As Kinghorn shoots across the pitch, getting the ball out wide, looking for the space, kind of just probing and probing. Patient as well as Barron gets the ball back in the middle, looking for the gap. He gets a half one, but Cupido stretches with his long limbs and gets the contact. The ball is open, says the referee. At first, but it's a penalty for side entry, says the referee. And Nero goes to take it quickly. Cupido tries to get the ball out to try to score Nkosi, and big gaps can open up if the steps are made, and it's South Africa busting their way through the middle back into the Canadian half. The ball shoots out right to Rangy Cupido, and he puts the money ball over to Nero. There's no one in front of him. It's a foot race, and it seems Nero is going to win this. Silky as you like it, Nero streaks away for South Africa's first.
That was excellent play, Kelson. Both teams were back and forth. Canada had really good ball possession on the ball for a little while there. However, South Africa was able to turn over the ball and ended up with a try to carry up their scores to 12-0 in favor of South Africa.
Double hit for South Africa so far. Canada unable to answer. 3 minutes left in this one.
South Africa 12, Canada 0. 2 minutes 50
And Kosi
seconds
to get us back on the way.
first period.
And Nero has been lightning so far. Give him too much room. No advantage given. Knock on is the call. Scrum to South Africa, and the combination of Cupido and Nero has been deadly for South Africa in this tournament.
Both teams have been pinning those shoulders into each other there. However, South Africa is doing a really good job to defend Canada there. There it is, big drive from South Africa.
It's Cupido just gliding through. Seems to not have left first gear. And the silky running of Cupido, we just mentioned his name. And Cupido gets over for South Africa's third.
That was really good fancy work there from Cupido there. See the gap, took it hard, stepped over the Canada defender and straight down to score the try just under the edge there.
South Africa 17.
Cupido was a bit silent in the previous game against Fiji, but we know what he can do when he gets the ball and space. South Africa pushing for 19 points to 0 as Nkosi gets us back underway. Nice high kickoff this time, no error. Kind of jump for the ball is met strongly by a solid South Africa defender. And the breakdown is so vital in this version of the game as Canada shift the ball into the wider channel. The big guy Kinghorn gets it out wide. One-on-one stop with Nkosi is Canada and Driscoll. Driscoll did well to get the ball back inside. It's Cupido there looking for the ball. Advantage being played by the referee. Nkosi looking for the space, throws the big pass over, not to hand at first, but eventually South Africa spins and turns, and that step forth, brushing off defenders before the backdoor pass comes silky as you like it, and as the substitute Oliver, he's going to trot in for his first try. And South Africa's fourth.
That was brilliant work by Stefan there with that bumped off he did there and was able to pass that ball with the backhand flick to his support where they just tried on to score the try.
Great support line by Oliver. He just waited on the coats of Stopford, and Stopford, as his name suggested, means he's hard to stop, and that was an occasion there where he really bullied him way through and gave South Africa their fourth try of this one. 26 points to 0. South Africa over Canada. Not much left in this one as a snow-capped kick comes down from the heavens, eventually taken down. No advantage being played by the referee. The player playing the ball on the floor. Cupido take it quickly. Shots it to Lindy, and it's South Africa back on the attack. Pops it back to Lindy, and Kosi looking for the space out wide. Knocked on in the contact. And that'll be the final play for the half. The knock on, the error just seals the deal for the first half. The score is 26 points to 0 in favor of South Africa.
Excellent play by both teams there, Kelson. Both teams have been showing great resilience and great passion towards the game. Both of them has been performing really well. It's been a pull and tug between both teams. However, South Africa is only capitalizing on all Canada's mistakes.
Gold medal, bronze medal service almost secured for South Africa. They just need to hold off and stop Canada from scoring 4 converted tries. Hard ass from such a stingy South Africa defense. Up next in the female bronze medal match, it will be Kenya versus Fiji. That match is up next.
26.
Maria Schumann, the South Africa coach, will be happy, even though he's not playing for first. And just to get a recap of some of the games that was happening today, earlier in this 5th and 6th place, we have Jamaica victorious over TNT 12 points to 5 for 5th and 6th place. And it was the Welsh women over TNT 50 points to 0 to secure 5th for Wales. So far, South Africa in the driver's seat. And what can you expect from Canada in this second half? Tough ask for the officials out there in the bright orange kit. They're going to work hard to keep their hydration up for the second half. It's end-to-end stuff by these fit athletes, and as a referee, you yourself has to be fit to keep up with the likes of Cupido and company. Canada in the back strips to get us back underway for the second half action.
For the start of the second period.
South Africa with one hand on the bronze medal. And can Canada deny them? 7 minutes is an eternity in the game of sevens, and it can be a game of 2 halves. Canada gets us back underway. Nice high kick. Cupido picks it up on the full, didn't have to, and South Africa trying to get themselves back in as they weave their way through traffic. Looking for the pass, knocked on is the advantage being played. It's Nkosi with a tap and go, no one's in front of him, he gets it up, and first strike South Africa in the second half.
That was really good take there from Cupido there, getting South Africa deep into Canada's half there, and it was excellent work by Nkosi to kick that ball and chase it to score the try just right under the edge to put South Africa further in the lead, 33-0.
South Africa make a change. In comes Bernardo Diedrichs, number 8. He comes onto the pitch as South Africa make a change to keep this momentum going. Cupido just adjusting some strapping on the legs. Coach Struman ready to put the hammer in and put 2 firm grips.
That last try and the conversion coming from Sian and Kosi.
On this one, as Endlosely comes on to pitch, Coach Struman just taking it easy as Cupido seems to be going off.
Seems like we have an injury. One of the
Cupido is a phenomenal athlete there. Kelson, you've seen great performance from him over this period here.
Deep kickoff, taken well by Canada. Long pass to the left of the pitch, looking for the runner. Canada looping, showing and going, pulling out all the tricks as Canada looking for something to happen as they burst their way through to the halfway line. Canada shoveling the ball back, really getting some possession going. Excellent skills. The ball just bouncing off the body there. Not happy as the Canadian coach throws his notepad in disgust as they need to get a score to get themselves back in this one.
Canada is just having really good passage of play. However, just a slight taking, just take his eyes off the ball and the ball just knocked on there. They just have to do a big scrum here to just retain possession of that ball from South Africa.
South Africa make more changes as on comes Lavella Pongolo. He makes his way onto the pitch. It's so important for athletes to be hyped up when they come to the pitch. Most of the teams come with their boom boxes to hype the team and hype themselves for the task at hand. As South Africa get them way over with Deirdrix. Deirdrix pulls the switch to Ndlozi. He drops it cold. Canada tried to put it off the boot. Ndlozi gets back his own mistake and he's streaking down the right-hand side of the pitch looking for the offload. It goes to the hands of Deirdrix and the substitute is on, and it's another try for South Africa. Deirdrix just making his way onto the pitch, a substitute. Great support line, and Ndlozi dropping the ball, scooping it back up off the mistake and giving it to the flyer Deirdrix to get his first of this match. Canada makes some changes quickly as Hudson Puppet comes onto the pitch. Conversion goes wayward. The score remains 38-0 in favor of South Africa. South Africa just getting a tighter grip on this gold medal. More changes by both teams making sure referee gets us back underway. And it's Pongolo rising for this one, but taken well by Canada, trying to wrestle him to the floor. Canada's back at it, shifting the ball, trying to get some space. Showing and going as Canada looking for the break. Just a sweeper to beat. He steps back into the defense of Nero. Great cover tackle, but off the pop is a substitute. And number 15, does he have the legs to go? No, he's taken down. Advantage is being played. He seemed to knock it on in the contact. And the Deirdrix steaming back up the pitch, looking for the pass. Goes behind and eventually taken up by Nkosi. He skips, he hops and he jumps, looking for the bump. It's Pongolo taking it forward. Takes a couple of black shirts to get him to the floor. And Nkosi reaches to secure the ball. Gets it out to Deirdrix. Deirdrix puts the boot on it. There's no one at home. It's a foot race. Let's see who gets it. Canada gets back well and sweeps up the possession. Ball hitting the deck. And Nero is first to it. Wisely as he like, puts the boot on it. And it's a gift in the form of a try for South Africa.
This game here has been exciting so far. It's really just back and front thing going on here with both teams. Both teams have been playing excellent. However, South Africa has been showing their resilience to win this bronze medal match here today. South Africa is known as the kicking team, and this is exactly what their under 18 side is doing out here to this Canada team.
And conversion from number 6.
Great vision by Deirdrix to look up and see no one was at home. Popped it behind the defense, and the foot race which South Africa definitely in the end won. Screamer of a kick. Oliver catches the kick short. It's going to be a tap for Canada at the half. Stephen Webb gonna get us back going. Looking for the runners. Show and go. A bit isolated, has to reset. South Africa putting Canada under loads of pressure. As Pongolo gets in a bit too high, a bit too excited. Canada taps and goes. Trying to shoot the ball out wide if they can. Lots of space if they can use it. Lobs the ball over to Thompson. Thompson has no room to go, and it's Gilmino coming on. Wrestling them to the floor. The referee isn't happy with the high tackle. That's the substitute coming on here. Is Gilomi, penalized with that high contact. Canada on the attack with Dinado. Dinado goes into the contact. Pongolo with the count. The ball doesn't go to hand. Picked up easily there by Endlozi, and he's just going to put it to bed. This game is over. South Africa triumphs with yet another try.
Canada had all the possession there. Kelson, during this game, Canada had most of the possession. However, South Africa comes and take advantage of all of Canada's mistakes. And that is how they were able to run up the score 52-0 at the end of this match.
And Kosi just slots from the extra 2 points. South Africa, bronze medal winners in this 2023 Commonwealth Youth Games.
Bronze medal winners determined South Africa.
Coming up next.
And Canada in 4.
Coming up next in bronze medal action is the women. Kenya versus Fiji. That's up next for the next bronze medal match here at Shore Park in Tobago, and we'll be back after this break.
And in the wings for the bronze medal match for the women, Fiji and Kenya.
Patrice again. Hello, we go. Patrice again. F-U-N. We always having fun. F-U-N. We vibes has never done. F-U-N. Always having fun. F-U-N. Vibes has never done. We still life for the party. When we come out to jam. Vibes always up and happy.
And they are in the players' tents, the team, women's team from Fiji, number 1, Kalei Ulina Kauvadra, number 9, Melika Liquivalu, number 10, Luciana Caperielli, number 5, Loata Bernardo, number 2, Selai Naliva. Number 8, Marika Tukana. Number 13, Atika Nakaukava. Number 7, Arieta Tonono. Number 11, Verisita Kauniloloma. Number 6, Setita Sagati. Number 3, Rafaela Bulileka. Number 12, Makelesi Tuivuya. And number 4, Adi Sakuru. And lining up for Kenya and Kishet, Margaret and Kishet number 12, number 6, Margaret Wanjiru, number 13, Mary Mataka, number 1, Sharon Mukangula, number 3, Claudia Kitungulu, number 2, Marvel Otieno, number 10, Jacqueline Kagwiria, number 5, Selma Ochieng, number 4, Janet Oyari, number 7, Bernice Alumasi, Number 9, Linda Caguiria. Number 8, Michelle Alivitsa. Number 11, Brenda Ogembo. The match officials, referee Jessica Ling from Australia, with assistant referees Zoe Naud of South Africa and Kanisha Vincent of Trinidad and Tobago, with Andrew Williams and Shaquille Dight as in-goal judges. As we get ready for the bronze medal match here between the women in your Rugby Sevens here at Shaw Park Commonwealth Youth Games 2023.
Good afternoon, rugby fans from around the world. We're here in Tobago, Youth Commonwealth Games 2023, and it is time, after 3 days of rugby action, for the women's bronze medal match between Fiji and our rivals, Kenya. I'm Robert Stone from TNT, alongside my partner in crime, Leah Kentiba, former TNT national women's player and linguistics expert, who will be helping me with all these names undoubtedly. Leah, what are you looking forward to in today's action?
This match will be really great today. However, both of these teams have been tremendous throughout this tournament. They have both shown resilience why they are here. Both teams will be playing their hearts out in this game to win the match, to secure a spot on that podium today.
Oh, undoubtedly, Leah, and we're all looking forward to it. Everybody's starting to form. The heat has been relatively unbearable. You're seeing a lot of our fans right now under the podium as we wait for kickoff. Moments away, it looks like it's going to be Kenya to kick off. They're going from right to left. First game when they had the round robin action, Fiji won it 38-5. So Kenya is going to have a lot of work to do here today to turn it around.
Yes, they do. Fiji have won this game before. However, Kenya have been showing really good increase in their games. They might be small in size, however, their heart is big, have been going back to back with all these teams. And they will be coming out here to show their talent today in this bronze medal match.
Undoubtedly, it's anybody's game. Kickoff from number 2 from Kenya. That's Marvel Laura. Deep, high, hanging kick. Well collected by Fiji. It's been one of their strengths the entire tournament. Taken down by Kenya. But it is a penalty, not releasing. And Fiji look to pay it quickly. She takes it up. Gets her hands loose, but it is knocked on. Kenya look to exploit it. But Fiji all over that player. And we're going to go back for that scrum. Yes, knock on there by Fiji. Kenya ball. Almost in the middle of the park, just inside Kenya half. But right in the middle of the field. Interesting to know how they're going to work it. These Fiji players absolutely dominant in the tackle area. Kenya very fast. Keep your eye there. Going to get a number of honor just now. Number 12 for Kenya. She's Anna Namnak. She has been outstanding in this tournament. Give her an inch, she'll take a mile. The ball comes out, kick back. Collected by Kenya, but she's under huge pressure from Fiji. Might be stolen, and no, they release it. Kenya ball, she picks and goes. She goes to the blind and she's got a little room, which Fiji instantly closes down. Might be over it, ball loose. Fiji look to pick it up, and she does. It's a big number 1. She's got it. Stiff arms too. Comes down. It's a penalty to Fiji, not rolling away by Kenya, and Fiji look to take it quickly with their big number 8, who looks to go over. No, it might be a penalty again. Coming back. So it remains Fiji ball. Kenya with a lot of work to do right on their own 5-meter line. Fiji always looking so posed. Looking to spin. Going way out wide. Number 3 looks a step. But well tackled by Kenya. She gets her hands loose, so cuts back inside. Got 2 on the wide. She could take it. Number 7 looks around the corner, and she does. Number 7 for Fiji. That's 2 no. Phenomenal score to start it off. As always, Fiji just so dominant in the contact areas. Once they get that go forward ball, so difficult to stop them.
That was good playing there by Fiji, moving the hands, moving the ball along the way. Saw the space open up. They had a major overlap there in Kenya. However, Kenya have been defending really well in this game. They have been making some marvelous tackle. They're trying to stop Fiji from scoring a try. However, Fiji saw that overlap there, took it, and they were able to score the try, sending the score up 5-0 in favor of Fiji.
Unfortunately, it looks like a little bit of a Kenya injury there. We'll get a number on you soon. Let's hope she could continue bronze medal action. Named on the line, these young athletes have put their heart and soul training for the years before. Only less than 11 minutes left to decide who's going to leave here with the bronze medal, take it back to their country. Unbelievable, these young athletes wearing your country's flag on your back. Is there a prouder moment? And all, of course, the parents back home, friends and family looking on. Support just pouring through on social media. Fiji lead 5-0, but tons of time left. Kenya have got to secure this kickoff, though. A deeper kick this time. Give the Kenya player a little bit of time, and she looks to move it instantly. A little bit wayward, and it does look like Fiji recover. Yes, it is, and they've got the advantage. Under heavy pressure from Kenya, though. Ball available. She looks to spin. Big number 3, she steps and goes. Gets her hands free somehow. The winger might be able to do something with this, you know. But she's brought down. Fiji realign. Players jog back in position. They don't look too bothered at all. And here they come again. Another wave, a little bit loose, but they've got a man out wide. Number 8. And she's no slouch. Powerful and strong. Takes 2 to bring her down. Secures the rock. Passes it out. And it's starting to get a little loose there for Kenya. They've got a lot of work to do, but they bring her down and ball is free. Knocked forward. Kenya off to the races. 2 of them there. Oh, kicks it out of her own player's hand, but she collects. Eventually straggled down. Kenya ball. Fiji might have won it, but it doesn't look like she stayed on her feet, so it's going to be a penalty. Kenya, what are they up to do? Might be a little injury here. Unfortunate. Kenya might have wanted to play it quickly, but a little bit of a head knock. Just so much force coming into that rock. May have taken a knee to the head.
That was really good passage of play there by Kenya. Really seen that they had the overlap there.
As I say, it's just that turnover ball. Kenya is so dangerous. Fiji dominant so far, taking it up, securing those rocks. But any loose ball that Kenya could drop on gets the toe there. And it's almost unfortunate. It was 2 Kenya players. Both had about 10 yards in front of them. If they could have just communicated, got their hand to it, they could have picked it up and strolled under the post. A little unfortunate, but it is penalty for Kenya. 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Lots of game time left. Still anybody's game. Player doesn't look too seriously injured. Might just be a little bit rattled, and she wants to continue. Let's get a number on that. Number 11 for Kenya. Ogembo, Brenda Ogembo. Pushes back out to the center. She refuses to leave. Not with the bronze medal on the line. That would be crazy. So let's see what Kenya up to do. They look to take it up hard. Pushing it all the way to the left. Can they secure this rock? Yes, got brought down. Kenya gets it free. Number 3 running a little lateral. She's brought down by Fiji. Still should be there for Kenya, and it is another penalty. Do they up to play it quickly? They do. Straight she goes, but she looks to offload. Can they secure it? Yes, they can. Fiji under pressure on their own 5 meter. Number 12 takes it in. That's Anna. They secure it again. Patient. Number 3 picks and goes. Meters away. Fiji under the penalty count. Can't give away another one here. But what do Kenya up to do? Pick and go again. Fiji refuse to let them get through. Number 2 now at the base. And it is a try. Unbelievable. Kenya right back in it with 1 minute and 40 seconds left. First round robin game matters not. 38-5 in the first. But we're deep inside the first half, and scores are tied 5-all with the kick to come.
Like I said earlier on today, Kenya is a team that we have seen playing through in this tournament, and they're a team that never give up. They are small in numbers. It's small in size, matter of fact, but they are big at heart. This bronze medal match, they will not give it up so easy. That was really good playing there, seeing the line and diving over there to score the try, to put them right back in the match here against Fiji.
That's right, bronze medal, anybody's game. Conversion just slightly to the left, and it remains 5-all. Now, it's always after one of those scores, so easy to make a mistake. The Kenyan coach screaming from the sideline. That's Sarah Agola. She's been one of the characters of the tournament. So much energy. But a nice kick there. Fiji return. And they've got some space, but it's a little loose. And Kenya might be able to recover this. They do. But right by the... Oh, it's so unfortunate. It's just pushed out. And it's going to be Fiji's ball. Fiji not happy that they couldn't play it early, but they look to spin it now, and it is play on. A lot of strength now from that big number 7, but it might be dropped, went backwards. Fiji ball, she looks to spin. Big options to the left if she could use it. She straightens. Might be able to get it free. She does. Can't she get it all the way wide to big number 12? Goes back again, they say. No, slightly knocked on. Kenya, that bend don't break defense. Refuses to concede. And I think Fiji's a little shell-shocked. They expected a little bit of a walkthrough after the first game, and it's not of the same. Kenya are here to play. You could feel the echoes from Kenya all across the ocean. Feel that positive energy coming. Refuse to concede. Last play of the half. Are Kenya looking to just knock it out? Or are they going to fight to try to put some more points on the board? Actually, I apologize. It's Fiji's ball inside Kenya. She picks and goes. This is big pressure here. Picks it up. Big number 3 with a goose step. Can't round her though. Tackle after tackle and another penalty from Kenya. Coming in from the side is the call. Fiji ball. Tap and go. Everything is coming quick. And they want it wide. Big number 7. 2-on-1. And it might be intentionally knocked on. And the referee appears to agree. Exactly what Kenya didn't want right before half-time is a yellow card. Fiji did not need that help. It's going to be 7 against 6. And here comes that big number 5. She passes it out to the left. Can't straighten. Unbelievable tackling by Kenya. But it's a matter of numbers. And eventually, she scores right on the left-hand side. But Kenya pushed it way out. Might not be able to convert this.
That was a really good passage of play there by Fiji. They have been seeing the Fijian flair there with the offloads. However, Kenya have been defending really, really well throughout this tournament. Throughout this game also too, they have been defending really good. However, Fiji just had a little more thing how they get the yellow card there, so they was able to see the overlap, took it and scored the try on the outside there.
Yeah, undoubtedly Kenya got a little desperate in defense. A loose hand knocked it forward, gave up that yellow card. Fiji tapped, goal wide to the left. And number 3, Bully Lika, finishes out wide to take the score. 10 Fiji, 5 Kenya. Anybody's game.
End of the first.
This back and forth playing for these two teams has been excellent today. Both teams has been showing why they are here, why they are playing, why they deserve that bronze medal. Both of them have been playing really good. We have been seeing really good passage of play.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, do not make the egregious mistake and tune out. Everything on the line. Bronze medal action. Fiji women only up by 1 try. 7 minutes left. All these girls' hopes and dreams ride on the next 7 minutes. Can they be supported? Can they feel that energy back home? Friends and family tuning in. Bringing in the action. My goodness. Kenya coach, if you could only see her, she is so animated. Been incredible all tournament. That's Sarah Agola. She gives them the business and she returns to her area. She is always 100% switched on. Fijian coach, he's barking out instructions. He's reminding them what's at stake. Do it for your country, ladies.
Fiji will be looking for this bronze medal here as last CYG. They missed out on that bronze medal where Wales nipped them and end up winning the bronze medal over them in 2017 in Bahamas. So they will be looking for that bronze medal here today. They will play their hearts out to get that medal to carry home for their country.
Yeah, they're going to refuse to let it slip by this time. Fijian coach giving them that reminder. They want to be on a $7 bill like Ben Ryan and the Fiji boys who won that Olympic 7 a few years ago. Time to make history, ladies. 7 minutes. The last chance to win it in your youth Commonwealth Games. Are we going to see some of these ladies move on to high honors for their country? Only time will tell, but the only thing that matters is this last half in 2023 here in Tobago. Shore Park, you're in the area. Drop in, join us. The party is starting. Feel the tension. Gold medal games coming up soon. And a little chip forward. Can Kenya recover? They do. but she's under heavy pressure. Could be a 2-on-1. She looks a goose, but Fiji, unbelievable cover defense, might be over the ball, but unfortunately, not supporting herself. And Kenya looked to play it as well. Number 12 looked to be an offside, might have gotten back. Kenya gone back, but she's under huge pressure from 12 again. They look to take it up, settle it down. Kenya getting a little aggressive now. No need to force it, ladies. Early days. Gets a knee down, must release. Fiji does release. Kenya look to spin. Pushing it wide. And there's the danger woman. She's got it. Running far away from her support. She's got to get around, and she does. Can't she stay in? Yes, she can. Under pressure, but might be able to go all the way to the post. Fiji does so well to force her out. And they bring the score to 10-all with less than 6 minutes in this bronze medal game. We're going to get a score. Just a reminder, Kenya actually playing with a lady short there. Number 10 still in the sin bin. That's Jacqueline Kagwiria. And the coach barking orders. She knows what's at stake.
That was a really good foot race there by both teams. However, Kenya took the ball, run down the sideline there. The Fijian tried to push her out. However, she managed to keep herself on the inside there and race down to the end to score that try for Kenya. That was really excellent work there by that team there.
Yes, Kenya showing that anything could happen on the Sevens field. And Fiji looking at that clock, running down, getting worried. Only 5 minutes, but another missed conversion. And it is anybody's bronze medal. What country's going to bring it home? Kenya or Fiji? A little error on the kickoff, we talked about that. And Kenya concede the free kick on the half-meter line. Fiji do not need any help scoring. And they've got a lot of work to do. How many tackles have they made so far in this game? Fiji tap. She steps and looks to pass to the right. They're going way out right. Really stretching that field. Brought down. Well covered. Just inside the Kenyan half. Does look like she played there. And it was an offside. Kenya got a little desperate. They've got to be patient. Fiji has to bring it back. Gives Kenya a little chance to adjust. Number 8 just looks so composed on the ball. That is Tukana. Look to swing it now for Fiji. Does very well to just set up phase. Is she going to be held up here? Gets her knee down. Have some room to the left if they could use it. Look to spin it to the big number 12. And she might get around. No, she's not. Kenya somehow managed to pull. Kenya pick it up. And it's their ball. Won it right on their own 22-meter line. Deep inside their half. What are they going to opt to do? She throws a dummy. But it's well held by Fijian player. And not released. Another penalty against Fiji. Penalty count ramping up. They're starting to look tired. Coach might have to look to the bench for subs. But a brilliant tackle by Fiji. Looks to be turned over. And they've got room here, you know. Number 3 throws a dummy. And she's through. And Fiji remind the world what they're about. Number 3 looks like Bully Lika. Will confirm shortly.
That was really good defense there by Fiji there, stopping Kenya in their track, stealing the ball. She throws that dummy, convinced the defenders thinking that she's going to pass it. However, she just shallowed through the gap that she created for her own self and scored a try just under the edge.
Yes, unbelievable. Where Kenya defense just were working left and right, tackle after tackle. And one small break, one lapse in concentration. And Fiji not only broke the line, but scored right into the post to push it to a converted try lead with 2.5 minutes left. Everything on the line. Can Kenya pull it back? They're not only going to need to score, but they've got to make that conversion. First thing first, they've got to recover this under huge pressure by Fiji and smash back inside her 22. Fiji under pressure, it might have popped out. Kenya somehow get their hands hit. And it's a penalty to Fiji. Big pressure now. Danger signs wary. Big defense by Kenya, but once again gets her hand free. And number 6 looks to straighten. Sucking in defenders. And again, just not releasing there. And Fiji, phase after phase of pressure inside the 22. Number 2 smashes it up. Number 12 loose. Out tour. And it looks like a try out wide. And number 12, that looks like Tui Vuya, who's been absolutely exceptional this entire tournament. Push the score to 22-10.
That was great work by Fiji there, turning defense into attack. They steal the ball from Kenya and was able to attack really well. Passenger play from left to right and was able to score on the outside.
Yeah, these Kenya players could be so proud of the effort they've put forward. I know they're going to be frustrated and disappointed, but look at what they've done from the first round robin game to where they are in this bronze medal match. But Fiji showing their class, all the pressure on them, and don't they just look composed?
This Kenya team have been playing excellent. They have improved from day 1 to day 3. Marvelous playing so far in this tournament. They were supposed to be proud of themselves.
Yeah, Kenya, it's not over yet, but they're going to need a score now, and it might just happen. She beats one. If she could put this away, it's still on, you know. But looks like it's loose, and it is a knock-on Fiji ball. They're going to be in absolutely no rush to take this. They're just going to let time pass on. Look at that. Rest the ball down. Oh, maybe I'll change the centers, the props, meander across. Going to kill about 15 seconds. And it might be the end here. Let's see how they can close out this game. So congratulations to both teams for making this bronze medal match. But unfortunately, only one could come out on top. 2023 Youth Commonwealth Game champions of the bronze medal appear to be Fiji. And it does look that way. Last player of the game. Can either side do something special for their fans back home? And it's a penalty to Fiji. Can they put on a show? Ref reminds her to take it from the spot. And she does. Taps. And she looks to just push it. I think they've ran enough here in Tobago. And they celebrate. Nation of Fiji, rejoice. You are the bronze Youth Commonwealth champions.
As I tell you earlier on today, Fiji, they are going to come out here and play hard for that bronze medal because they missed out last year in the 2017 Commonwealth Youth Games where they lost in the bronze medal final against Wales. So they was going to come out here, perform, and make sure and win this for their home country.
Absolutely. This is going to be me, Leah, and Robert. So Leah, Kentiba, and Robert Stone's last game. We were invited to participate in the tournament this year and brought in on the commentary team. This is our first one. Thank you for tolerating us. We're on to the gold medal games. We'll be bringing back some experience. So thank you. Congratulations to Fiji. And we'll be right back with the gold medal action.
To open Pandora box, I come to make them bend down and touches. I behind you, baby, don't watch. Carnival, mama touch on the road. Tip on your toe. Waistline fast and I like that flow. Out of all of your friend, them you is the pro. The road is the stage, girl, you put on a show. High on the truck and you bam bam low. Trini gal at the baddest and everybody know. When I get a green light, gal go. Why you wanna whine like that? Why you wanna bend like that? Why you wanna shake like that? Question I ask and I know why you stop. Push, back, ride it by the truck.
Kenya, congratulations. Well done. Let's hear it for them. And the bronze medalists, Fiji.
plane. Cause sharks outside and you know you in the ocean. Take a shot at the magical potion. Waistline smooth like lotion. 360, I love that motion. You just stay right there. Bend that back right there. It's just run, why no play? It's T-E-M-P-A. It's T-E-M-P-A. Push, back right there by the truck. By the truck, right there by the truck. How you bend? Back right there by the truck. By the truck, right there by the truck. How you go? Back right there by the truck. By the truck, right there by the truck. How you bend? Back right there by the truck. How you push? Back right there by the truck. How you knock knees on the road, gal bend. Please, how you knock knees behind the truck, gal bend. Please, how you knock knees on the road, gal bend. Please, how you knock knees behind the truck, gal bend. Please, T-E-M-P-A in the soca. T-E-M-P-A in the soca. T-E-M-P-A in the soca. T-E-M-P-A in the soca. Die where you lie, die where you lie.
Cock it up, cock it up, cock it up, yeah, cock it up, cock it up, cock it up, yeah. My girl just cock it up, 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 yeah.
An intense match there for the women's bronze medal, won by Fiji. Great work from Fiji. So much being done to make sure that the women have these opportunities. Just one of the names I can call is Mary Rakokoroy. Of course, Kenya coming such a long way. A huge fight from them. Great work by director Paris Mukoko Wanyaga out of Kenya. We'll now have a moment for the national anthems. This next match is the final, Fiji versus Scotland. We are standing for the anthem of Fiji.
And the national anthem of Scotland.
And now the national anthem of Scotland.
Fiji, Scotland.
I am Maria Thomas, and I'm here with the voice with the vibes, Kelson Figaro. This is the men's division final match, Rugby Sevens here in Shaw Park, Tobago, Commonwealth Youth Games, Trinbago 2023.
Welcome, Maria. It's a gold medal match for the men's action. They've been waiting long and hard. 3 hard days of rugby action culminating here in the finals. It's Fiji men in the white and black. Suva, how are you feeling? Everyone in Fiji watching home as their boys try to take it all the way for the gold medal. But in their way is Scotland in the blue kit. They're going to have a field day if they can get the physicality going and deny Fiji some points. It's Scotland to kick us off. From the right to left hand side of the pitch. Scotland gets us back underway. Fiji under it nicely. Bobbled, eventually picked up by Ralulu, the captain for Fiji, into the hands of Rabunu. And he's trying to shoot the ball out wide to dancing feet of Nawai. Fiji on the way. Back to Nawai, looking for the big bump. Scotland meet him just by the half. The referee says tackle is not rolling away. Rabunu gets us back underway, looking for the room out wide if they can. Stepping in. It's Fiji bumping their way high up. Rabunu dancing around, looking for the space. In terms of Ralulu, the captain, he skips into one contact. Looking for the ball back out wide. Eventually shifting to Ravui Wassa. He shows and goes. Dummies, and he's going on the way. It's Ravui Wassa getting the first try in this gold medal match. Fiji get themselves in front to the delight of the Fijiana on the side, pushing their boys. Bronze medal for the ladies, and they're pushing to get the men to get their gold medal spot. Scotland trying their best to hold out Fiji, but that unorthodox Fiji flair is just a bit too much on that play.
Both of these teams have had such an excellent showing in this tournament thus far. Could be anyone's game in this final.
Mariko Ravuiwasa getting himself over. First try, conversion unsuccessful.
Then Scotland start.
Difficult kick to get down, but Richie Mitchell gets his hands on it. High tackle signaled by the referee. They're going to take it quick. Richie Mitchell just a bit smaller in stature. Scotland goes route 1 in the hands of Joe Townsend. Second penalty for Scotland. Ventisi takes it on the go, looking for Morris out wide. Morris has Watson if he can get the offload. Excellently wrapped up by Nalassi. No tackle release as Ventisi gets us back going. Scotland keeping excellent possession. Big shot by the captain Ralulu. Morris gets the ball back, looking for the mismatch. Rabunu forces the error on Morris. He knocks it on, and little stature of Rabunu forces the error on the big guy.
You can see the intensity as Scotland approaches the Fiji try line. Fiji absolutely fierce in defense, forcing that knock on. It will now be a scrum to Fiji.
Rabunu small in stature, but again he did great work. Big heart from these boys from Fiji. Fiji get the put in, looking to run a odd 80 meters up the road if they can. Solid scrum. Great handling work by Fiji, making sure everything goes to hand. I see Nalassi tries to skip his way through, but the blue blanket of Scotland just hugged them a little too nicely into touch. Excellent work by the winger on that. That was Jack Hawking. Scotland clean line out, gets to Joe Townsend. They're pushing their way up the pitch. Looking to shoot it out right as Richie. He has a clean pair. He's trying to go all the way, and he just took Fiji for the run in the corner. Scotland gets it in. It's Richie Mitchell, the speedster for Scotland.
And it's a touch from
That brings the score to 5-all in this match. This is the type of rugby we love to see. Intense competition,
try from Scotland.
outcome uncertainty. formidable performances by these age grade athletes.
No conversion.
The score remains 5 apiece. Both teams are even. And Mitchell, too quick for the Fijian team on that one. Scotland get the kick-off goal once again. Nice high kick, no one's on it. Ralulu gets up to take it. Ventisi gets it back. Scotland on the attack. Back into the try scorer, Mitchell. He's going to try and show and go. Pops it into Jack Craig. He crashes in nicely. Scotland on the ascendancy. All the possession. Ventisi shoots it out wide to Townsend. Townsend is trying to show and go. Wrapped up by Fiji. And there seems to be a knock on in. As the captain Ralulu, he's going to spend 2 minutes in the bin. Scotland with a man advantage.
Pressure for Fiji as Scotland is coming in towards their try line. Fiji a man down.
And it's Morris shows and go, stretching over the line, and Scotland take the lead. It's Ben Morris. He gets Scotland in the lead, 10 points to 5.
Scotland taking quick advantage of the overlap.
Coming from Ben Morris.
Scotland taking advantage of the extra person on the pitch. The captain Ralulu just shorting his team out on this one. Scotland just under a minute to go and they have the lead, 10 points to 5. And who would have thought Scotland are clawing their way in with one hand on that gold medal.
The crowd is erupting as this high ball from Scotland. They're able to retain possession. Morris getting his hands on that ball off the kickoff. Now Craig looking for some space up the middle, but he's bundled up by the Fiji players.
It's Rabunu with the ball and the pass, looking for space out wide. It's Tuigaloa. Tuigaloa has put the foot down and Craig cannot catch him. Tuigaloa gets his try and puts Fiji back into this one. Nasoni Tuigaloa puts his team level just at the end of the first half. Don't count Fiji out.
This is such exciting rugby, Kelson. We saw that chip. Wasn't sure if that was going to be another try for Scotland, but of course Fiji was ready to snatch up that opportunity.
The crowd is in a frenzy. Excellent match. It's just jab for jab. Both teams, the score is ever level. At the first half. It's 10 points apiece. Scotland has put their name in the ring to take this gold medal. Excellent match so far as the boys come in for some water and some instructions from the coaches.
Such incredible work here by these teams and their coaches and technical teams accompanying them, the parents who have come along. Huge shout out to all the parents and people working at home who maybe didn't make it here. Of course, we mentioned some people earlier.
And from Scotland, the try is coming from Richie Mitchell and Ben Morris.
Bella Nakusidi, who's been an integral part of building Fiji rugby. So many people that I know wish they could be here, both from Fiji and from Scotland, and of course the other nations who are here today. We know that you're up cheering, screaming at your screens right now and supporting your teams in these intense and very close matches.
The Scottish and Fiji supporters in the crowd. It's a battle to who will make the most noise for their team, supporting loudly the sea of blue and white in the stands opposite us, and we can expect more action from these in the second half. Fiji never say die attitude, but look out for number 7, Mitchell from Scotland. He has been nippy all day, very deceptive speed, and he has been essential in helping Scotland keep this tight match.
Scotland definitely came with lots of tricks up their sleeve. We've been seeing great work, different technical pieces that they're pulling off, like the contesting for the kickoff and lifting a jumper.
Great contradiction in this one. The first match of the first match on Fiji defeated Scotland 32 points to 5, and now it's 10 apiece on the second encounter for the gold medal match. Scotland doing their homework on Fiji and coming back out stronger than the first time.
That's right, Kelson. The rugby doesn't just happen on the pitch. These athletes have rest, recovery, and studying when they finish each day.
Skyscraper of a kick. Big smash is Mitchell trying to recover the ball. Pressure by Nalassi. He eventually goes in and wrapped up in the contact. Scotland trying to run away from their 5-meter line. Is big hits. This time a huge hit by Nawai. Nawai makes a big contact on Scotland. The referee's just going to have a word with the assistant on this one. The time is off as they just contemplate the shot. And Fiji coming on with the aggression coming into the second half.
10-10, a drawn scoreline here for Scotland and Fiji in this, the gold medal match for Rugby Sevens, Commonwealth Youth Games, Trinbago 2023. These are the types of matches we love to see, but of course, it's loads of pressure for us spectating and watching our teams.
The referee seems to be going to his card at the Fijian captain, Relulu. He gets his second and his marching orders, and that will be it. Fiji will play short for the rest of this one. Relulu gets a double yellow cards for the captain, and the team will be short for the rest of this gold medal match. A hill to climb now for Fiji. Scotland clears their lines. Loads of pressure now for Fiji to keep themselves in this one. Scotland formidable opponents for Fiji. As substitution comes on, it's Rui Savoa coming on the pitch. Hope.
Line's got to be in the channel, sir! Line in the channel! Line in the channel!
The show and go by Fergus Watson. Big run by Jack Craig. Into the hands of Mitchell. Man advantage if they can use it out wide. Scotland on the attack out wide. The loop around coming by Scotland. Hands back to Richie. Richie tried to go on the short side. He's trying to back himself and his pace. Gets it out. Forward pass. Signaled by the referee. Just a bit too excited is the winger to the jubilation of the Fiji supporters. Fiji just got a reprieve. Scrum to Fiji.
We can see Fiji communicating on the pitch. They're having to do extra work now, making sure to cover the full width of the pitch, with Scotland using options and keeping Fiji guessing as to whether they'll move left or right.
Changes on the pitch as number 4 Kuratini comes on for Fiji, as well as number 5. They're going to make some changes to keep some fresh legs on. Scotland also makes some changes. Off comes Jack Hooking, and then comes number 5 Matthew Irwin, as well as Richie Mitchell. His game is done. He did all he can to keep his team in it, and the coach Craig Dodds and Sean Kennedy are trying their best to keep Scotland in with one hand on that medal.
We're seeing these athletes putting everything they have on the pitch in these games, and of course, especially this gold medal match.
It's quick step by Rebunu, one-on-one, and he is the winner. He's going to streak over the line for Fiji's second. Fiji, one man down, no problem. Fiji pushed themselves in front, 15 points to 10 with one man short. Scotland might have thought that would have been an overlap, but one man short really brings out the passion in the Fiji team.
Absolutely, and both teams definitely are getting the support and energy from the fans. The stands are absolutely filling up. That kick, it is successfully converted Fiji moves ahead 2 more points, bringing the score
10 for Scotland. 17
to
for
17
10
for
Scotland.
Fiji, 10 Scotland.
Fiji super excellent in that try. Nice high kick right on the button, and Fiji just lose it in the contact. Scotland trying to push them way through. Big hit into Alderson's hands. He finds Ventisi, and they're pushing out wide, looking for the extra room out wide if they can. Now wide chases. Scotland steps and goes. It's a loop by Jack Craig. Does he have the legs to go? Brushes off one. Rabunu is there trying to counter rock. Scotland has loads of room, and Alderson shoots the big pass across. Numbers out wide, and it's Morris going to try to take them for the run. Morris with a clean pair of heels. Just one more to beat. Rabunu comes in for the contact. Looking to pinch the ball. The referee says losing his feet is the call. Alderson taps and goes quickly. There's a load of blue shirts out wide if they can use him. Ventisi finds a man out wide, and it's Jack Craig. He's going to score in the corner. Jack Craig, the hero, adding the second score for Scotland.
Taking them to 15.
This game is really tit for tat. Every try has an answer back. Scotland and Fiji fiercely competing for this gold medal at the Commonwealth Youth Games. That kick, however, unsuccessful.
Jack Craig streaking across the line. His coach is saying, your job is done.
2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the second half.
Jack Craig name will be changed to Toast, and he's done for the day. In comes Wood, number 8, to replace the try scorer. Scotland trying to add some extra pressure on it. 17 points to 5. Fiji lead, 1 man down as Scotland comes back with a screamer of a kick. Not taken well by Fiji. Scotland turned the ball over. No, that's Fiji keeping the ball in possession. Thought he had it right. Big drive by Fiji, pushing Scotland over. Ball taken in the maul by Fiji, put into Scotland, and with a man down, a scrum is detrimental to a short-handed Fiji team.
With less than 2 minutes on the clock, we know and we've seen through this tournament that anything can happen in such a short amount of time with this fast-paced sevens game. See the referee just having a word with the players. Scotland's put in for this scrum. Big drive from Fiji, but Scotland is successful.
Big shift. Ventisi changes the face of the play, going against the grid, looking for the numbers. On the move on this, it's Watson flying down the line. He won't be caught. He's trying to go under the post. He stopped just short. And it's try for Scotland. Scotland take the lead with a minute left in this one.
With 58 seconds. Taking up to 20. Fiji 15.
Watson, the stunner on the wing, streaking down the far touchline, getting Scotland in front. Just less than 30 seconds left in this one.
15.
Scotland in front now, 20 points to 15. Just need to keep possession, and the coach is going to tell Scotland just win this kickoff, and then the goal is all but sure for the boys in blue. Gets us back under a deep kick. Fiji under collected nicely. He decides to chip and chase. It's Kurutini. He's on. Can he get the bounce? Ball tapped forward. The referee signal. Unsure what the call was, but Fiji still have possession. And Fiji's going all the way forward. That man, Scotland scraping down. Valiant effort. Fiji just short. Trying to get the ball going. It's intercepted, tapped in, and he is going to go straight off. It's a yellow card. It's going to be for Scotland. He's going to get his marching orders. Much more time left in this. Fiji needs to get a score, maybe push it to extra time, and it's all happening here in this gold medal match. Big shootout, Fiji looking for, he steps and goes, smashed in the contact. Fiji just short of the line, looking for the ball. It's Fiji trying to go on the way off the ball, and Fiji stretching over. It's knocked on in the contact. The referees going back to play the advantage. It's offside. Fiji get the back. It's breathtaking stuff here. Kuratini is going to try to be the winner. He's going to tap and go himself. Fiji just needs 5 points. He steps. He's met short. Trying to push him over. Tackle is not rolling away. Fiji is going to try to take it quickly once more. They're going to go back for this one. Fiji just need a score. Big contact by Scotland. Trying to push the ball back. Kuratini tries to get it out wide. Scotland is defending like champions in the corner. Into the hands of Nwasa. He steps under one tackle, looking for support. Fiji a bit short-handed, trying to go on the outside. Fiji trying to push in the corner. Try Fiji, and we have a match on our hands. Fiji leveled the score with no more time added, and it looks like
that's a try for Fiji. Brings it to 20.
It's Saruri Savu scoring in the corner. Scotland holding their breaths. A conversion that can take Fiji on if it's possible. Difficult kick from the corner. Everyone's just going to hold their breath. Can this kick secure the victory? It shoots to the left, and that's the end of it. We're going to have to go into extra time. 5 minutes apiece. First score or first points wins it.
Such intense rugby here. The athletes will take a quick breather, water break. 20 all is the score at full time for Fiji and Scotland in this gold and silver medal match at the Commonwealth Youth Games Rugby Sevens.
Fiji doing well to score. They are a man down for better part of the second half and really clawing themselves back into this one. And this is a final people have come to see. Everyone watching online in Scotland and in Fiji and around the world. We are going to extra time. The first score wins, and we can expect anything. Great work from Scotland coming back from losing to Fiji earlier in the tournament to really have us a nail-biter finish here for the gold medal. Great fitness is required by these athletes to really come out and add an extra 5 minutes on to play, as well as the referees. They'll be taking their time to get some hydration and some extra breaths of air. This game is fast pitch, fast paced, fast everything. And well, Maria, way up in the booth here are also losing our breath because it's end-to-end stuff.
This game definitely has my heart beating fast. Try for try, these teams are keeping us on our toes. Great competition here at the Commonwealth Youth Games. Everyone watching at home, I'm sure that your hearts are pumping just as fast. It's going to come down to a lot of technique, a lot of skill, decision making, and of course, making sure not to make any of those mistakes with the excitement of this game. We keep the vibes high and the tackles low in rugby.
And just as the players' hearts are racing, so are the coaches and the coaching staff. And the fans back home. Nice high kickoff. Fiji's under it. Clean catch, looking for the offload. Big bump through the middle, looking for the offload. Picked up by Bernie. Advantage going to be played by Scotland. Forward pass. Scotland is even with a man in the bin. Irwin is ready to come on soon. And Scotland now have the man advantage, and they're going to try to get the money shot with this one. Scrum time, 3 Fiji players bind it in, and it's going to take a mama defense to stop Scotland from running home.
Both of these teams very strong in the scrum. We can expect to see a big drive. Scotland, of course, looking to get a clean ball out and use the overlap they have on the wing.
The referee says offside signal. Curatini super excited. They're going to get us back going, Scotland. Watson gets Scotland back on the way, looking for the room and the space. Big spin off. Penalty again. Scotland try to take it quickly. They have the man advantage. Looking for the overlap. He can't get himself free. One leg tied up. They eventually get the ball. There's no one on home for Fiji. Scotland has room out wide if they can get it to the fresh legs. And Scotland is on the run. It's Watson going all the way. And Watson's going to take it home for Scotland. Gold medal time for Scotland.
For the try.
Congratulations, the 2023 Commonwealth Youth Games champion in Rugby Sevens are Scotland.
What an incredible match. They brought us the most amount of rugby they possibly could in over 14 minutes of play. The final score 25-20 for Scotland over Fiji. What a hard fought match by these teams.
So there we have it, Scotland 25.
Unbelievable rugby match. Lots of tries in this one. Scotland just better on the discipline, and Fiji are a bit upset with the captain Relulu getting the red card, and he'll be super disappointed in himself and what transpired. But excellent work by Fiji. They still go home with the silver medal, and they still have something to show for their hard efforts in this tournament.
So let's hear it for the gold medalist, Scotland. Scotland. Silver medalist, Fiji. Fiji.
Everyone back home in Scotland are cheering on their boys. Great effort by them. The coach, you can see, elated. Commensurations to Fiji. Excellent tournament. You did your country proud. Silver medal is still a great medal to have. They go home with some silverware. Congratulations to Scotland. Up next, second gold medal match coming up to you shortly. It's Australia versus Canada. Stay tuned to this action. Jovan.
Getting ready for the women's gold medal match. Australia and Canada. Australia lineup, Amali Hala, number 7. Number 8, Anaya Cruikshank. Number 5, Ava Wereta, and Ava is the captain. Caitlin Halsey is number 12. Number 3, Damita Beetham. Number 10, Faitala Moleka. Number 2, Fleur Jean. Number 1, Heidi Dennis. Number 4, Piper Simons. Number 13, Lilani Hills. Number 9, Lucinda Burke. Number 6, Mackenzie Davis. And number 11, Rani Hagan. For the Canada team, number 7, Kennedy Stevenson. Number 2, Kiki Idowu. Number 5, Lana Dueck. Number 8, Olivia Newsom. Number 6, Adia Pai, captain. Number 1, Anya Prokopic. Number 4, Ava Ference. Number 13, Brooklyn Rodham. Number 10, Charlotte Hilton. Number 3, L. Douglas. Number 11, Sarah Schoenfeld. Number 12, Sky Farish. And number 9, Zena Yume. And they are on the line, getting ready, the officials for this match. Referee Lavinia Rakaka of Fiji. Assistant referees, Johanna Villin and Zoe Nord.
And we're back for gold medal action. It's Australia versus Canada as national anthem start.
The national anthem of Australia. Stand. And now the national anthem of Canada.
And that was the anthems for Australia and Canada, a repeat of the 2017 finals in Bahamas. And Australia defending champions, and Canada want to get that one step closer to the gold medal. I'm Kelson Figueroa alongside Maria Thomas. And Maria, exciting work in this women's rugby segment, and we can expect great things from these women.
Absolutely, Kelson. I've barely caught my breath from the men's gold and silver match that we just saw, and I am sure that we're going to be holding our breath again watching this next match, Canada versus Australia. Always an emotional moment hearing the national anthems. Wonderful to have them played before the match. We heard the Canadian players switching between the English and the French for their anthem, and it will be Canada kicking off to Australia.
Canada in the familiar red strips, the Maple Leafs kicking off to the Aussies in their familiar gold kit. Look out for Dennis, the number one super aggressive player for Australia. She's been a handful over the series of these 3 days. Look out for her to lead these charges into this one. Nice high kick taken by the number one. That's Dennis. Slips off and brushes the tackle of number two, Iduru. And Dennis seems to be going her way of the kickoff. No one seems to want to stop her. And she just danced away from 7 of the Canadian players. And it's this person, Dennis. She can't be stopped. It's try for Australia.
It looked like Dennis just came out to take a run, opening this match, the gold medal match, gold and silver final for the Commonwealth Youth Games, Trinbago 2023. Not even a minute in the game has passed, and Dennis just finds her way all the way up the pitch for the first try of the match.
Dennis entered the cheat code there. No one from Canada could touch her, and she was over for the first. She touched the ball once. Australia has a try.
Conversion kick is good. Wereta, who's been doing excellent kicking all tournament long, getting those extra 2 points for Australia.
Simons gets us back underway. Ball bubbling, eventually picked up by Canada, looking to answer right back. Canada shows and goes looking for room out wide. Excellent run against the grade, looking for the play. It's Pai. She runs in to that contact. Tackler not releasing, says the Fijian referee. And Canada just going to tap it quickly and get back on the go. Looking for room. Pop the pass. Looked a bit flat as some protest from the Australia players, but they're first at it. And the tap and go is from Jin. Jin is looking for support, looking for the speed out wide. Looking for that pass to number 7. It's Hala. And Hala is beating her number 4 to try. Australia go for their second.
And a second try from Australia.
That familiar angle run by Hala out on the wing as she takes advantage of the space and then curves in to touch it down as near the sticks as possible. Loretta, of course, setting up for the conversion kick. 2 more points. Successful kick from Loretta.
With a conversion.
That brings Australia to 14 points over Canada early in this first half of this final match.
Simons gets us back on the way. Canada in complete control, dinking it into space. Catched well by Canada. They try to go the direct route, trying to wrap around the referee. Great contact by Canada, looking for more room to run. Trying to find Ndau. Ndau on the switch, taken nicely. Up and go, great skill. Canada tried to shift it out wide. Pass going slightly behind. Eventually scooped up by Pai. And Canada drive their way through. It's number 13 now. It's Rodham trying to go streak down the pitch. She's been snatched down on the ankles by Dennis. The try scorer coming back, trumps on defense. Canada tried to shift the ball back wide. Doesn't go to hand. Dinks it through the feet. Hala trying to pick it up, but tackled well by Canada. The ball is scooped out. Australia struggling to get it. Canada with the counter rock, and it's good into the hands of the Maple Leafs, and they're looking for the offload. Hala scraps it down. Advantage being played to Australia. Knock on is a call. Newsom trying to get some work done, but Australia are up to trumps, and they stop that Canadian attack.
Great intensity from Canada. You could see as they were putting on that pressure, but also making sure to cover every area of the pitch.
Gold medal match here at Commonwealth Youth Games 2023. Defending champions Australia up 14 points nil over Canada. Again, a repeat of the last edition 2017. Australia showing that dominance and why these ladies are good as Simons streaks up the pitch looking for Hala. Eventually scrapped down the contact. The referee isn't happy with the push in the back. Australia get a chance to catch their breath. It's end-to-end stuff. Energy sapping action here in this women's gold medal match. Simons take it and go looking for the puck. It's Krushak, one-on-one. Can she beat it? It's a number 4, Ferenc, trying to get it, but Simons on the support line. Australia going over for their third. Simons, the playmaker for Canada, for Australia, put another score, putting the score up 19 points to nil with the kick to come.
This one coming in from Piper Simons.
Australia absolutely keeping the pressure on in this first half. They want to reiterate why they were champions last time in the Commonwealth Youth Games in Bahamas. That was quite some time ago in 2017. Finally returning to these games. 2 more points for Australia, just strengthening their position as they vie for the gold medal in the Trinbago 2023 Commonwealth Youth Games for Rugby Sevens.
3 conversion.
Canada doing excellently to try to keep themselves in this match. Number 6, Pi, is trying to run some excellent angles, and I just need to get the hands in the big runners to get something going. As Australia kick the ball, one bounce, eventually taken in by the girls in red. She's running against the grade, but met strongly by the tackle. As I see Canada on the break, looking for the room to offload. Forward pass seems to be the call. Knock on, sorry. Australia get the put in.
Australia with this scrum just inside their half. Canada will be looking for a massive push to try to turn over this ball from Australia.
Australia back in the offensive, looking for Davies. Davies shows and goes up the middle, switches the line to Krushank. They're looking for the room out wide. Jin is struggling to get past the Canadian wall, and that's Stevenson putting her to the deck. Simons drops it cool. On that one, Dirk was on the pounce, trying to steal it from her like a thief in the night, but eventually the referee gives them a reprieve with a scrum to the girls in red.
That's a familiar feeling for a player when you know you've had a little knock forward and just wanted to secure that ball, denying any advantage to be played. We are now going into halftime. The score 21 points in favor of Australia over Canada. It's an intense match. Australia dominant in this first half. Canada now coming together in their huddle in the halftime, as is Australia.
Australia 21 from 3 tries and 3 conversions.
Earlier today, in the last round of group matches, Canada defeated Canada defeated Kenya, 17 points to 0, while Australia dispatched of Fiji 43 points to 5. Both teams successful so far up to this point. Australia undefeated, and they're going to take their undefeated streak so far, looking with one hand on that gold medal.
And of course, after the
If Australia wins this gold medal, it will be their 3rd consecutive gold medal for Australia, and those gold medals are just racking up down under.
Australia dominant in Commonwealth Youth Games.
Remember, we got also a lot of rugby memorabilia at the tent next to the spectator area, immediately adjacent to the spectator.
We're hearing the chants. The energy is high. The athletes are switching sides of the pitch. The referees and technical officials are completing their halftime talk. 7 more minutes to go for Rugby Sevens in the Trinbago 2023 Commonwealth Youth Games.
Canada needs to find the ball out wide into the speedster Rodham. She's been quiet in this final match. Canada just needs to move the ball into space, but Australia will not lie down and watch them do it. Kickoff coming via Roretta. She's been handy with the boot all weekend long. 3 days of rugby action, super consistent for a team. As we get underway for the second half of this final, nice high kick. Pi is trying to get it, but into the hands of the megastar Dennis, and she's wrestled to the floor by Pi. Retta trying to get out to Simons. Simons, the playmaker, looking for speed out wide, trying to get to Haller, but Davies shows and goes. Clean pair of heels, and she's streaking away for another try for Australia.
Another try scored by Davis of Australia.
Davis keeping the pressure on for Australia, coming out and scoring early in this second half. Australia will be looking to keep the momentum. That conversion kick is just a bit wayward, doesn't quite make it. 26 points for Australia over Canada. Canada will now be receiving the kickoff from Australia. Australia doing an excellent job on recollecting their kickoffs. So Canada will be hoping to get possession of this ball.
Low hard kick Eventually taken by Canada, skip to his Rodham, and that's who they kind of want to get the ball into the hands of. Rodham just crashing into the yellow wall, illegally stolen by the referee. Jen just losing her feet. And Canada take the quick tap with Ferenczi. She's going to show and go. Eventually getting the ball out wide. Just one more pass is needed. Swarmed in by the yellow shirts. Canada back on the move, looking for space. Crashing in is Ferenczi again, looking for the room, trying to get some bodies on the floor to create the space. Show and go with the wraparound. Forward pass signaled by the referee. In comes Moleka onto the pitch for Australia. Making room is Krushank. Her job is done. And Australia looking for a bit more speed, it seems, to really nail home this result. These Aussies have a dominant performance, and great is the number 7, Hala. She's been excellent with the footwork. As you see, the wraparound by Simons, looking for Hala. She doesn't need her. She shows the ball, sells them dreams, is Simons, as she goes over for another try.
Australia again, try coming from number
Canada
4.
there chasing down that try, hoping to catch
Piper Simons.
Australia, but 5 more points are up on the board as we await this next conversion kick from Australia. Wereta hits the crossbar. 31-0 is the score. Australia so far dominant in this game over Canada.
More changes are made as Wereta gets a break. On comes number 11, Hagan. Australia trying to put this game to bed. 31 points to 0. This time, deep kick. Confusion as to who's going to get it. Eventually scooped up. Kind of a bit confused as what to do. Eventually, Dennis puts a hand in trying to get them to the floor. Slow ball off the breakdown. Kind of just trying to get some momentum. Offside signal by the referee. Kind of need to push it forward. It's Ferenczi trying to get her going. The number 4 looking for Pai. Eventually pops it off the deck. Big hit. Big hit by Hala. Returning her back like mail. And it's gets up and dishes the ball out. And it's the number 11, Hagan. Clean pair of heels. The substitute comes on and finishes up the try for Australia.
Another try for Australia. This one coming from Rani Hagan.
Australia continuing to climb up the points board. Canada making some changes, put in some fresh legs on the pitch. The women having to work extra hard in defense.
And the conversion takes Australia to 38. A conversion from Paitala Moleka takes us to 38. Australia. 2 minutes.
Canada making 2
9 seconds on the
substitutions.
clock.
Moleka gets us underway. Nice high dink. Kinda unable to get it. Eventually wrapped up by Schoenfield. Loose ball. Eventually kind of takes it up, looking to get something going deep inside their 22. Fumble in the pickup, and it's a scrum for Australia, and the pressure is mounting on the Maple Leafs.
Definitely in the danger zone for Canada. We can expect to see a big scrum here from the teams.
We see Hala coming to the short side, lose of room if she can, but Simons picks and goes the other way. It's a try score. Hagan trying to push it out wide, and it seems to be going for the Hills. Is Hills, and she goes over for trying the corner, pushing the score into the 40s for Australia.
13, Lilani Hills.
Australia moving the ball around.
Takes
All
us
these
to
players getting an
43.
opportunity to shine.
It seems with just under a minute to go, 43 points is too high of a task for Canada. The gold medal is going back to Australia.
Conversion.
Canada will now be looking to use this last minute hoping to put some points on the board.
Score remains at 43.
43 points to Australia, 0 to Canada.
Replacements coming in for Ronnie Hagan and Ava Oreka of Australia, and Charlotte Hilton and Olivia Newsom from Canada, as well as Leilani Hills and Mackenzie Davis
The Canadian team looking for work off of this kick.
for Australia.
Confusion on the takeoff, and it's Betham. Confusion by the Maple Leafs, and Australia will streak across. This time Betham getting into the scoring action. She barrels over for her first try of the match, all but dusted. Australia are victorious at this moment. Unanswered tries by Australia, and we can say it's gold medal time for the Golden Girls.
And with the conversion,
That is the final whistle, and you can hear the cheers as the women in gold take gold in this Commonwealth Youth Games final match. The Canadian women, of course, second place silver.
against
Great performances from them today.
So gold
Australia
medalist Australia, silver medalist
maintaining
Canada,
their number one
congratulations to
position in Commonwealth Youth Games.
Congratulations, Australia, your gold medal winners here at Commonwealth Youth Games 2023 with a score of 50 points to nil over Canada. Commensurations, Canada, you can still go the silver. You did great work this weekend, and we can only expect to see great things for these young ladies as we go forward.
ceremony
Other results
coming up.
before we close off on this end. In the men's action, Scotland successful over Fiji, 25 points to 20 in the other gold medal match. And in bronze medal action, it was Fiji 22 to 10 over Kenya in the women bronze medal match. And for South Africa, victorious over Canada men for the bronze medal also in men's action. Congratulations to our winners here at Commonwealth Youth Games 2023 as curtain closes on 3 days of excellent rugby action here at Shore Park in Tobago.
I never gift you anything.
Thank you.
Once you've taken them, I've got.
Off for Commonwealth Games 2023.
So
See you
just
next time.
to Summarize the
For the men today, Scotland, silver medalist, Fiji. Male, Scotland, gold, Fiji, silver. South Africa, Republic of South Africa, bronze. And for the ladies, Australia, gold, Canada, silver, and Fiji, bronze. For the women, Fiji. Water. Paging Maria Thomas. Maria Thomas, could you please come to the announcer booth? Maria Thomas, please come to the announcer's booth. Thank you.
So, Mr. Goff, yeah, what we're going to do, you are going to be doing.
We're calling the manager of Fiji. Could you please come to the...
Manager of Fiji, hello, how are you? We want you to help us with the pronunciation.
This part is your work.
Oh, Lord.
That part is your work. You know the people and them.
Yeah, but mix up. Oh, it's clear, you know. And then, and you go. What is that? You have the what? How
Quinny's win that and she quite in Trinidad. Somebody tell her that. Where she want us to move it to?
Siobhan. This is a call for the men's teams of Scotland, Fiji, and Republic of South Africa. We're asking you to line up, please, for the medal ceremony. Men's teams for Scotland, Fiji, and the Republic of South Africa. Asking you to line up, please, for the medal ceremony. So we're calling the male teams to go to the left of the pavilion, the left side of the pavilion, the left side of the announcer's booth.